When we pulled into Cargo Bay and needed shotgun shells, the QM yelled at me to stop a banging on his bell. We wanted some munitions for our glorious ballad hunt, but found too late that they just hated us green-tiny cunts.
And we're banned from cargo, everyone. Banned from cargo just for having a little fun.
We spent the whole round gearing up and stealing all their war. Now NT doesn't want us anymore. I started as a cargo tech and I had to send these comms, so I did what anyone would do and ordered 20 bombs.
Hey, can I borrow
but
that?
then an NG with a welder hit me and set me ablaze. So cargo set on fire too when the server lagged for days. And we're banned from cargo, everyone. Banned from cargo
Just for having a little fun.
We spent the whole round gearing up and stealing all their war. Now NT doesn't want us anymore. Worked the shift as King Cargo decided to succeed. The cargo techs were sent out to take all the things we need. Foolishly, Sec challenged us and all of them did fall. The only thing that stopped us was that goddamn shuttle call. And we're
Banned from cargo, everyone.
Banned from cargo just for having a little fun. We spent the whole round gearing up and stealing all their war. Now NT doesn't want us anymore.
Take it from you, Stagger.
I heard those fucking techies were building an engine. They didn't heed my warnings, they constructed an SM. Just to let them know who really is the chief. I cut the power, locked the doors, and now they're all ground beef.
And we're
Banned from cargo, everyone. Banned from cargo just for having a little fun.
We spent the whole round gearing up and stealing all their ore. Now NT doesn't want us anymore. Solo!
There we go. Y'all got some yellow gloves I could borrow? Hey, is it cool if I stash this here? Nah, it's fine. I got you.
And we're banned from cargo, everyone. Banned from cargo just for having a little fun. We spent the whole round gearing up and stealing all their war. Now NT doesn't want us anymore. A pizza party is reward enough for all the cargo techs. Might as well still work for this because of their nervous wrecks. Any other suggestion just might be a side obscene. Just another fucking ship on Space Station 13. And we're banned from cargo, everyone. Banned from cargo just for having a little fun. We spent the whole round gearing up and stealing all their ore. Now NT doesn't want us anymore. Because we're job banned.
Well. Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome to Friday. Welcome to a tech stream, and welcome to the Black Pants Legion. Thank you for joining me. I'm sure you have plenty of other places to... Oh, that's right. They made outside illegal. So, what I'm going to be doing this evening is I am going to play Hard Space Shipbreakers. Now, here is something that is very interesting. The guys who made this originally wanted to make a game called Hardware Shipbreakers, which was going to be about shipbreaking derelict ships on a desert planet, and it was going to be an RTS, and Relic convinced them to make it a homeworld game. And I had originally backed the original hardware Shipbreakers, which then became Homeworld Deserts of Karak, which was okay. It was not great. It was not terrible, but it was okay. So, here's what we're going to do, is we're going to play the spiritual successor to that, which is currently in early access and crashes a lot. And this is a game about a man in space breaking ships. And that's one of the few things I've found is very comfortable, is breaking things. So, yeah, anyways, we got people here. I'm waiting for Mr. Diggs to get back, because Mr. Diggs is going to be joining me and helping me read the chat, because this is a game that does not allow me to multitask. So, at any rate, here's the one thing I wanted to let you guys know. I really appreciate you guys turning in and tuning in and finding me, because finding my notifications on the YouTube is not easy nowadays. One of the more common tropes and trends I'm made aware of is that they don't get their notifications, they being you guys, and that's because YouTube thinks, in all honesty, that they know better than you in terms of what you need to see. So those of you who have found your way here on purpose or accident, thank you all very, very much. So, next great step, is going to be breaking ships. And yes, I'm well aware, some people already told me I would have more success on Twitch, but I don't like living on a schedule. I don't understand how they work. At any rate, welcome to Heartspace Shipbreakers. Plus, I think it's more fun to kind of be one of the small guys on YouTube, and in all honesty. It's like being that one bar that none of the tourists know about. And if I suddenly disconnect throughout this, it is raining balls outside. It is very, very bad. Oh wow, you guys are quoting the Orange Catholic Bible. Yeah. I know my Dune. So, few things before we get this fucker started. I just wanted to tell you guys something interesting. The BPL podcast has just had another new episode today. So if you Google Black Pants Legion podcast, you'll find it. And we spent a lot of time talking about games with wasted potential, games that were almost good, but kind of fucked up in their execution. And we've already gotten a lot of hate mail over it, so I'm very pleased to follow up on that hate mail in future episodes, because some of the things we talk about make people very, very salty. And I do mean very salty. Some people are very salty peanut over what we said. So let's see if Diggs is back. It appears not. I've done a little bit in this game so far, which is kind of neat. And yeah, you start off with $1 billion of debt because Earth is really not in a great place. This time around, I didn't even poke the 40k wasp nest. I poked the Creative Assembly and Paradox Games wasp nest of why you put so much DLC out on day one and why you never finish your goddamn games. Which is, yeah, you know, I remember when games were, you know, complete. Alright, so, the music, gonna give that a A+. It's very good. Gotta repair all my shit. I've done some upgrades, I've learned how to do a few things. Hey, waiting for stripper clips in the mail, that sounds nice. But yeah, neat complaining about DLC. What kind of terrible man am I? That's why when a Creative Assembly game or Paradox game comes out, I wait till Christmas. Do you know why? So I can get everything for not thousands of dollars. Well, more like hundreds, but... oh, man. Oh, yeah. Yeah. So, let's, I'm gonna wait till Diggs, yeah. Well, I mean, you have to understand, with the Creative Assembly, I'm not mad at them for making shit games. I'm not. I'm mad at them for never finishing a development cycle, because they give you less and charge you more, and I get really mad about that. It's kind of crap. Alright. View ship catalog. Hey! It's Huts Fandango! Huts Fandango edited the last Fireteam Whiskey video, guys, that was really funny with the gamer girl. That was great. So you wanna rip a ship apart while I'm waiting for Diggs? Cause I can't alt tab. Psynock, would you let me know when Diggs is back? Alright, let me move my microphone down here. But yeah, Huts Fandango also is a Doom mod man, and he's quite good. Alright, let's do a baby ship, just to show you that I know what I'm doing. And warm up. I'm gonna warm up. Alright, here we go. Here we go! Cargo. Alright, we're gonna get in here. Okay, that goes down there. Alright. I got 14 minutes to tear this whole thing apart.
Secured. Credits deposited.
And Guten Tag for the Germans. Alright. Let's cut this fucker apart.
Account credit applied.
Uh-huh. Oh. There we go. Such satisfying sounds. Alright, tethers are your friend. Tethers are your friend. Alright, let's go ahead and do that. Put that down there. Down there is a net that just holds the stuff that's important. Now, if you make a oopsie doodle, as we like to say.
Salvage deposit accepted. Credits transferred.
Oh no.
Airlock pressure levels dropping.
I love this saw. Yeah, you're right, Will. It is pretty much the Dead Space plasma cutter, which is awesome. So the first time I played this game, I made a fucky wucky and decompressed this whole thing, which I've learned is something you shouldn't do.
Air pressure level decreasing.
All right. Next up, we're gonna just start cutting. We're just gonna cut right there. Oops, that was a little too much. Don't worry. I'm gonna cut a little bit there. I'm gonna cut a little bit there. Gotta watch my temperature there. I've started a few fires. Ooh, angry sounds. Now I'm gonna move to this here. We're gonna... If I line this up real good, I can get multiple, but I didn't, so... There we go. Now I gotta be careful, because I just bumped into a nuclear reactor. And that is consistently not a good idea. Got to. Yeah, that's how that goes. Boom! Look at that. Alright, well done. I cut too much. No. I cut just enough. Go into your hole! Alright, then I tie them together. Oh, I just tied that one to itself. Come on.
Processing valuable object. Credits awarded.
Alright. You gotta be careful around them nuclear reactors. Turns out they're just really not friendly. But if this game had a theme, it would be fuck off space is full. Look how full the space is. Much full. Alright, so we got the top off. Alright. Let's get this spooky nuke out of here. Go to your new home.
Caution. Tether supplies running
Nope.
low.
Yeet. Alright. It plays that music whenever you touch the nuke to let you know you're in danger. There we go. See, that's a twofer. That's a twofer. That's a twofer. You gotta get good at twofers here. I'm not an expert at this game. I've only been playing it after work, and I work a lot. So, I'm not really great at it yet. And I think yeeting a reactor is probably really good. There's more panels. Where did they go? Oh, up there. Hey. Not allowed to float off.
Object accepted for processing.
Get going.
Credits deposited.
Oh, it pulled the light off that one. That's hilarious. Alright, come on. Get in there.
Warning. No tethers remaining.
This game feels very Traveler. I agree. I agree, Will. You know, one of the things I noticed, and this is one of the things I think is really cool. Here's one of the things I think is really, really cool. Check this out. If you look at Earth, you'll see that, one, the sea level has risen, so Cuba is like this tiny little island. Florida's gone. You have a huge delta out of the Mississippi. A lot of the coastline is gone, but look, up in Newfoundland and Canada is like the new temperate zone. But down below us in Amazonia is just like horrific. And you'll see that Earth is fucked. How amazing is that? I mean, I love little details like that in the game. I really do. And having been to Florida once, I think, you know, I think this is just fine. So we've got the front of this guy that we need to take apart here. I'm gonna get in there. I've told that to my friends who live in Florida. I said, hey, did you know in this game Florida's gone? And they're like, yeah, it's alright. They're not upset. They live there. Alright. But I think that's a really cool future Earth where, you know, we even fucking aided the planet a little bit. So we went to the stars. Oh, Diggs is here. As soon as I finish this ship, I'll bring Diggs in so he can help me watch the chat. Get in there. Yoink. Alright. Alright, the front of this is got a bunch of stuff in it, but I'm lazy right now, so you can go in there. I know it's gonna waste some stuff, but I don't give a fuck. Alright, let's float over this way. Now we gotta get in the walls. The problem is this wall over here is gonna cut into the airlock, which I believe is still charged. Alright, hold on. There we go. Yoink!
Valuable objects processed. Credits
I'm
awarded.
just pulling the panels off the side of this baby. There we go. Look at that. I know if I hit the airlock panel now it'll depressurize, but I also want to show people what it's like when you fuck up. People who haven't seen this game. And believe me, if this was a job, I'd do this all day. I would. Look at that.
Valuable objects processed.
I wouldn't care if they put me in debt for it either. I'd be like, yeah, fuck yeah. I'll be a space guy. Oh man, come on. Get over there. Don't do this to me. There we go, there we go, there we go. Yeah! Aw, man, it's too much to pull all of them. Come on.
Caution. Tether supplies are low.
Yeah, the tethers have a finite strength. Get in there.
Valuable object.
Alright.
Awarded.
Now, you want to see some crazy shit? Watch this. Airlock full of air. Alright, so that wasn't the smartest thing in the world, but that was pretty cool.
Object accepted for processing. Credits deposited.
Oh, that's great. Yeet! Oh, bank shot, bank shot. Come on, come on. Yeah! Oh. This is what I would do. Hey, it's Games Made of Cardboard. If you guys have not checked out Games Made of Cardboard, if you've not seen that channel, go see that channel. I've hyped that channel for a reason. I'm not trying to waste your time. I'm not trying to get you to watch something they pay me for. I think it's a great fucking channel.
You got 5 minutes left in this shift. Knock out that
So you
work
guys
order
should
before the
definitely
turbo
check out
lights
Games
on.
Made of Cardboard. That is some unique shit. If you've been on YouTube your whole fucking life and you're like, yeah, I'm not finding anything interesting, go watch Games Made of Cardboard. Please. No, that's my salvage. Come here. Come on. No. Bad furnace. No, I'm gonna... Oh, no, no, no. Ah, you son of a bitch. All right. See, this is what happens when I'm nice. When I'm nice, the universe tries to fuck me. Alright. Just pull that off there. Oh, I fucked that up. Also, the airlock exploded, which is not my,
Valuable component incinerated.
Oh, yeah, it blew up. It's not my fault. It is my fault. Alright, get in there. Okay, I got one tether left. I may have made an oopsie doodle or two. I don't think this is attached to anything. It's just... Yeah, no, that's freewheeling. It shouldn't be.
Warning. Tethers depleted.
Alright, let me go get more tethers. I got 3 minutes. Fuck, fuck, fuck.
Valuable object processed.
I'm almost out of air. Or as I call it, air. I love this music. It's funny, believe it or not, if you get electrocuted in this, your radio station fucks up. And it's really funny. Alright, so we got this gutless frame here, and you can cut it apart, which I will. Because it's really cool. Alright, here we go. Alright, so, next thing is I'm going to cut the tops and bottoms of these frames off here. God damn, lightning is out in force today. Whole house shook on that one a little bit. Oh, cutting stuff apart is cool. I'd give it my whole gun collection for something like this. I don't mean to have, I mean just to play with. Oh yeah, look at that. That is a cool effect. You can just cut it any which way you want. Alright, now that I've fucked this up, which is awesome, this is a very satisfying thing. It's like cutting bread. You're just like, yeah, I'm cutting that bread. Yeah, and this game is $20. I'm not an affiliate. I don't, like, endorse shady game link sites or whatever. Wherever you want to buy this thing, I would recommend it because this is a really cool game. You know what? Fuck it. I just cut this up for no reason. Well, there was a reason. It was cool. But yeah, this is quite good. This is quite a good game for $20. And this is early access. And it only crashes every hour or so. But, yeah, I've gotten the hang of being a space jacker, flying around cutting stuff. Oh, man. I made a mess of that thing. That is too fucking cool. But again, I don't endorse any, like, shady resale site or whatever. You're not gonna ever see me drop a link that says, like, please buy from this, or what have you. However you want to get this game, though, to support these dudes, please do so. Because cool games like this are rare. I love the aesthetic, I love the music, I love the detail, I love the concept of it. It's very dystopian, but it's fun. Hold on. Bank shots! Oh, get in there. I remember back in the day, everyone had G2A links. If you were a YouTuber, G2A was banging on your doors saying, oh, please, please, please. Tell your people to buy our games. It's like, there's a reason I talk smack about shit like that, because it's just shady. Oh, man. Well, I got most of the ship. What's left is somebody else's problem. I'm gonna do one spin for victory. Here we go. One spin. Whee! Yeah, almost 2 million credits off that fucking thing. How cool is that? So I'm only $981 million in debt. I did get electrocuted once, but what's funny is the game actually does have interests, and then the rental fees for all your equipment. This company is awful. What's really interesting is in the beginning of the game, you're in your apartment, which is just overflown with garbage and junk, and you fill out the application. That is the start of the game, and it's hilarious, because it's like, are you free of disease? Have you ever been a member of these criminal groups or a union? And I'm like, oh god. It's so good. It's so good. Alright, let me switch screens here, and get Mr. Diggs in. There we go. Dig is back. And I will drop myself in the recording thing in the BPL. Hello, Mr. Diggs.
Hi.
Hello. If you guys try to get in the BPL, you'll probably find yourselves under the thumb of Mr. Diggs, one of the moderators. Mr. Diggs is the man who watches you as you sleep.
You sleep good.
Thank you. I've been trying to get to sleep more and take more me time. Problem is I have too many goddamn projects. I need to, what do I need? I need, what is this? Stinger tool? No. Cooldown? No. Oh, man. Let's see. Grapple. I do like grapple. More range for grapple, good. Also not die, very good. I'm gonna purchase it. No, I can't. They won't let me purchase a helmet yet. They're very bad employers. I take that back. It's probably the best job I'd ever get. So I need to get more work orders and more aluminums. Luminescence. Alright, let's see. I've got a lot of stuff from devices. Alright, so view ship catalog. What kind of ship should I get, Diggs?
Pick.
Yeah, there's a lot of ships. I've just unlocked ship grade 4.
So do you buy junkers and
you claim them because you're basically an indentured servant for the Shipbreaker company.
Oh, sick.
And so you get to select which vessels you want to work on, and you have so many days to do a teardown, and they give you a work order list of things you have to break down.
And then whole minutes to do it because that's how space works.
It's just a work company. They're pretty shitty. Let's try to get one of these big boats, huh?
Yeah.
I've not yet fucked with one of these, so let's see how dangerous it is and how much I die. The answer is probably quickly.
What if you just got in and took off?
That's, you know, there's still fuel in these, so I'm assuming that's possible.
Just go back to Earth. I'm looking for Florida, the undersea one.
Under the sea. Alright, where's the fucking airlock? Get in this thing. There's their access hatches. Okay, it's got like cargo loading docks.
Yeah, that's pretty great.
Yeah.
It says you get paid by the half an hour, so if you only work 15 minutes, they don't need to pay you an hourly wage.
Probably. Okay, here's the airlock. Let's get in here. Here we go.
Airlock pressure levels dropping.
Alright, we're in.
I'm in.
We're in, boys. Alright, I'm gonna cycle this airlock. Yeah, there we go.
Airlock pressure levels increasing.
Did I just decompress the whole ship?
Probably.
No, there's air in here. Okay. Let's, first of all, loot. Oh, shit. Not that.
That's a lot of chairs.
That is a lot of chairs. This is a moon shuttle, I think. Alright, let me grab that. God, there's a lot of flotsam and jetsam floating around in this bitch. Alright. Okay, let's do a peek see. Ooh, free oxygen. Power cell. That's another door. Let's see. Alright. First step first. I gotta find my way into the outer shell of this thing. Which means, there we go.
Air pressure level decreasing.
I'm gonna open all these doors. Okay, so she's decompressed. Oh, that's not.
Air pressure level
Oh,
decreasing.
it's blowing me around. Stop it. Arr. There, equalized.
I love hearing you react and then have to watching for like another 5 seconds before I see what happens.
Oh,
Air
fuck!
pressure level decreasing.
He's blowing me against the goddamn wall. Alright. Oops. Oh no, I did a little zappy. Alright, I need to leave that because I made that worse. Alright. Okay, so here's the... Oh, here's the pilot's area. Okay. Kind of a neat ship. This is the kind of stuff I wanted to do in Space Engineers, but they instead decided to make a different game. Okay, there's a bit of a fire there, which is pretty amazing considering this is 0G and 0 atmosphere. Alright, let's float away here. Just a little floaty-woaty. Alright. Name of the ship is the Corpulent Umbriel. Oh, there's the reactor. That's a big boy. Alright. Ooh, yeah, there's some spoopy noises. Alright.
Can the ships be haunted?
Don't even put that into my brain.
Just saying.
It's empty.
Air pressure level
I've never found anyone. Please don't tell me that's possible. Wait, what's... Well, oh no. Oh no. Activate to vent fuel from thrusters. Alright. I got the keys, so... Alright, I vented the fuel.
Moon's haunted.
No, the moon is not... Oh, God. Guys, moon ghosts aren't real. Please don't believe in moon ghosts. Oh, okay, here's the crawl space. Oh, no. There's a lot of stuff in here. What is this? What is this? Pickup, huh? Oh. That was
That's cool.
That was angry. Looks like a fuse. Okay. Ow, ow! Oh, no!
Health levels are low. Lynx recommends a healthy lifestyle to maximize productivity.
I was
No,
just...
my radio station.
Yeah, the radio station malfunction. Because I electrocuted myself. Okay. Yeah. Alright, I need to cut a way out of here. There we go. There. Get in there.
Nice.
This game is great. It's very comfy, and each ship is a puzzle. And you can get really good at taking them down if you're in a hurry. There you go.
It does seem like one of those games where you'll gradually get better at what to cut and recognize.
Well, you slowly learn what to cut and what not to cut. And like me, that's done by accident. Because usually I get these ideas like, oh, this is safe. And as it turns out, Mr. Tex is not smart when it comes down to trial and error. There's some blinky boxes that are probably important, so I'm not going to touch them. Alright, I'm going to cut that. That's an angry box, not going to cut there. Alright. Angry box is a very technical term, by the way. Alright, there we go. I'm going to just cut some of these panels. And hope they kind of drift free of the main structure a little. Oh, ow. Alright, oh, yeah, there we go. Sneaking through. I'm sneaking. There we go. Yeah. See, these little chevron areas let you know where to cut. I'm assuming some guy in the shipyard did this when he put it together, realizing these things would not last very long. I'm not sure, because it looks like I broke the seam on that one. But
So one of our largest requests here is they want more Space Pepsi and chairs.
What? No. No. Space Pepsi is not good. I asked. I was like, hey, Pepsi, do you make Space Pepsi? And they said no. And then they blocked my phone number. And then they said we're not real. And I said, which? Pepsi or Space Pepsi? And then they said I made this whole thing up.
I was there, it's true.
It's very real. So here's what we're going to do. We're going to get the spooky box out of here. There we go. This little jar gets angry when you break it. Oh
Why?
God. Oh, it's full of sparks, I think. All right. All right, there we go. There we go. Yeah. Oh shit, we're almost at O2.
You don't need to breathe in space.
You do.
What? I am a doctor.
Alright. Let's go up here. You know what's weird about this is that Earth is all different, but the moon's the same.
Oxygen level stabilizing.
I wonder why. Alright, let's pull these panels off.
Big O2 is trying to make you believe you need it to live.
Yeah, big O2. That's a big... You don't need air. You know, there's that cult of people that believe, what they're called, like, breatharians. They believe all you have to do is to breathe. You don't need to eat. I'm dead serious.
Well, they're dead now.
I think a lot of them probably did not have a good time. Uh-oh. Is that pulling the panel off, or is that pulling the ship? That is doing literally nothing. I need to cut another panel. Alright, so all I gotta do is cut that guy. There we go. And this is the... Wow, that's kind of a weird design.
Yeah.
I gotta crawl under the bridge. Where is this fucker connected? This is a weird layout. Diggs, you're an engineer. This is a weird shell for a ship.
I think it's just impact stuff.
Yeah, it's like ablative, and the ship is the inside bit. Everything else is just like a shell. Oh god, that thing's heavy. Oh, it's... No, 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 no! Don't you float away on me. You're very expensive.
Come back.
Almost missed it.
All right, Cutter, you got 5
God. That's the weird guy on the radio who reminds me that I'm disposable. He tells me not to die a lot.
When you got clones dying, it's not a big deal.
It is when you have to pay for them. The company charges you. This whole thing's a company store, man.
Not cool.
Can't die. I'm out of clones. Alright. I gotta crawl under this thing again. Alright. I gotta cut all the superstructure away. If this game had aliens, it would really freak me out.
Oh, man. If you get close to paying off your debt somehow, the last ship just has aliens everywhere you cut.
Oh no! I cut into the engine! Okay, hold on. I'm staying away from that. Okay. Oh, okay. Let's leave. Yeah. That part of the ship is now very angry.
Lasers, how do they work?
That is... Okay. We're gonna stay away from that part of the ship. Well, that happens. That is my oopsie doodle. You, no. Don't do this to me. You. There we go. Oh, shit. Okay, that just blew up. Whoops. Alright, so there's a little bit of a fire. Just a little bit of a fire. A little bit of a oopsie doodle. That's what you call it in the business. An oopsie doodle.
The fire cannot contain.
Okay, it seems to have gone out. Maybe it's out of angry juice. Alright. I'm gonna pull. Come on! This panel won't move! Okay, now it will. What a
Nice.
what a beefy panel. Alright. Come on. Holy crap.
Nanocarbon.
Nanocarbon. From the makers of Crystal Pepsi. Alright. There we go. Yes.
There we go.
Well done, kind of.
Caution, tether supplies are low.
Oh, don't you tell me what to do, computer. You're not my mom.
Processing valuable objects.
Oh, you know what's interesting? Mike just finished the next Far Cry 5 with a cop, which is
Hell
long
yeah.
and very funny. It's very funny.
You heard it here, folks.
Yeah, we're gonna put it out on the 4th of July, we think. Oh god, I'm getting sucked in. No. Oh no, why am I giving a thumbs up? Okay. My guy's just like, yeah. This soundtrack to this reminds me of Rebel Galaxy. You know? Shit. Hey, Dr. Floor Pills. I see him in chat. He said he got a surgery. Oh, that's not good. Hopefully he is okay.
It's not good.
Yes. Well, I mean, it's good he got a surgery. I mean, you know, he'd be like,
What
no,
if
you know.
What if it's because he drank Crystal Pepsi?
Crystal Pepsi is dangerous. Do you know if you drink Crystal Pepsi, you age in reverse? He can't talk without bleeding. That's fucking horrible, man. Hope you get well soon. I mean, Goon Station needs your shittery. Okay. I'm getting ready. I'm doing this. You know what I realized? And this is a weird thing.
Your oxygen reserves are low.
Oh shit. My oxygen reserves are low. I was just sitting there watching it and it's like dying. Alright, so I broke a lot of stuff. But yeah. Good morning, ship poster. Alright.
Good morning.
Good morning. Alright, let's start our shift and continue salvaging this thing. But here's what I realized, and this is just a moment of realization. If you could clone somebody's brain, just, you know, like altered carbon style, or eclipse
Just
phase.
leave it.
Yeah, eclipse phase style even. Oh shit, that's not a part that goes in there. It's going in there. The guys working in that shop back there are really mad at me.
Object processed.
They're probably like, this is not, why is this in here, text? And I'm like, and I run off. But if you could float somebody's brain out of a body every time they get old, like if that just becomes cheap, you would have a guy who mentally is like 90, just like curmudgeon-y and old, but in a young man's body, doing work like this. You'd have a guy who worked the same job, not for 20 years, but more like 400. Which would be kind of funny.
I think people, when they talk about, oh, I can live for so long, they don't understand that the way, like, there's a lot more to it than just keeping the body young. The mind doesn't slow down. Like,
no, and that's the thing, is the mind would be the hard part to keep young. But even if they could neurologically keep the mind young, keep all the chemicals happy for as long as they're supposed to be, I think what would be really funny is you have some guy that acts like he's 100, you know, but he looks like he's fresh-faced 16-year-old, and he's just like, yep, I remember when space wasn't crowded, you know?
I remember Florida before the water.
I remember when Florida only came up to your knees. It was so young back then. Oh. Alright. Yeah, I like Eclipse Phase. Oh man, I would
never
work.
played that one.
Eclipse Phase is weird. The lore and fluff part is really cool, but I always thought the mechanics would have been better served by like D100. But I'm also a D100 grognard, where I think everything works better in D100.
Yeah, you do.
I do.
Processing valuable object.
But
Percentile's just nice.
Well, I mean, the thing is it also depends on strongly, like what system
Tether supplies running
you
low.
favor, because everyone has that one system that is just the one they like, and they're gonna see everything compared to that system. Eclipse Phase is D100? Then what am I confused about? Was it just the rest of it was a mess? Because I only played one game of it, but that DM was a goddamn mess. He was one of those, I'm just gonna wing it DMs that shouldn't wing it. He was that kind of DM. Alright, this thing is not... No, you will float over here. You will obey me. I have space cables. I like Shadowrun as an idea. Shadowrun as a mechanic set? No. Alright. It's... Oh my god, this fucking piece of metal. That's it, I'm charging this thing up.
Yeah, I'm a big fan of Shadowrun as a setting, but mechanically it's like, why?
Shadowrun as a setting...
As for... Never played Eclipse Phase. I almost did with 7, but he's gone.
Well, Shadowrun... Oh my god. I can't see, and I've been pushing this thing in. Whoops. Alright, I pushed it out of the way. Get in there, you stupid piece of metal. But no, I love Shadowrun's lore. I love FASA. I love FASA's game settings. Shadowrun, Battletech, and Crimson Skies. All really cool settings, but mechanically they were always a little off. Let's get some oxygen and some tethers. There we go. Alright.
Are pickles keto?
Yeah. So is sauerkraut. I love pickles.
Yep.
Okay, that one is not cut. But no, like, when it comes down to Dark Heresy, and like Dark Heresy and Warhammer Fantasy Roleplay 2nd Edition were like my favorite. And Dark Heresy was really great. Probably some of the best written RPG lore books ever. Dark Heresy is the best version of 40K. But I really, really, really am looking forward to running my Dark Heresy game, as you know, as you're in it.
Hell yeah.
It's going to be Dark Heresy 1.5 edition, because I'm going to be taking things from both editions and smashing them together. And when they're all done, when my handbook is done, I'm going to put it up on the, I'll probably put it on the Patreon, I think, because that has hosting inbuilt, and I'll just let people have it, you know? Give it away, sort of thing. And if people, you know, don't, if people don't want to pay for it, they can always join the Patreon for a day and then, like, unsub from it. I don't care. That way you can download it from their site and be like, okay, done, bye. I don't mind that at all. It's just I don't want to put it on like a Google Drive, because then Google will be like, there were 12,000 downloads from this, you know, and oh god. Oh no, what did I do? Oh god, I made a helicopter in space. Okay, go away.
You gotta start inventing somewhere, right?
No.
Everything is an accident in the beginning.
That's true.
Bye.
Hey, I'm pulling the ship's skeleton out.
Gowington?
No, it's going away. It's angry. God damn it, get out there, skeleton. Ship skeleton. Oh, man. Okay, there we go. Get in there. No. Get in there.
Break your hands.
Break your hands. Yeah, a lot of I'm so fucking happy that the Skeleton King thing has become a meme beyond just the podcast. Like, I know people who didn't even know the podcast existed, and I've heard people quote Skeleton King, so it's like spread outside the podcast, which is really meta, and I think that's cool.
I think it's really great too. I see comments on your videos about it, and I'm like, nice.
Skeleton King. No more questions. I break your hands.
Apparently, YouTube thinks you're playing Command and Conquer still.
Oh, really? Because that's funny.
I mean, you're commanding that laser cutter, and
I'm conquering space. Yeah. Well, I told YouTube what I was playing. It agreed. And then, like normal for this channel, it was like, oh yeah, you're not important. So it disagrees with everything. I'm usually faster at this game if I'm not trying to talk, but I'm also finding this game has two modes. One is hard mode, where you're just playing single player and doing your best, but if you don't put on your try-hard pants, this game is very comfy.
Super zen.
Yeah. Putting things in order. By that I mean the garbage. This ship is just a box in a box. Alright, there we go. I'm going to put you over there. Alright, ooh, that's a big panel. Nice. Okay, next I got to cut the engines out of this bitch. Once I get all these panels off. Kind of scared about that, because I think this has drifted a little closer to the fucking black hole of that sucky hole thing.
Yeah, the force in those things is nuts.
Is YouTube telling me correct? Do I have 745 people watching?
747.
Holy shit.
Hey everybody, welcome to Black Man's Legion. Thanks for all your views and your
Thanks for
contributions and just
thank you
coming
for getting
and
lost. Welcome to a stream not brought to you by money, but insanity.
Somebody did post earlier that somehow he got redirected from political stuff to here.
That's
I
amazing.
was like, okay,
Yeah,
Command and Conquer.
you know, I've never really said anything overtly very political much. It's just something I don't think is best done on YouTube. I don't get it, personally. Oh, no. Why did my guy do that?
Because why shouldn't he? Whoa.
Yeah.
The hands?
Yeah, the hands. It does that when you're in danger, like you're about to die. But sometimes I'll do something that I think is just kind of a little dangerous. And the game's like, you're in danger. And it does the hands. It does the danger hands.
Maybe you're trying to use the force.
Processing valuable objects.
I don't know. I mean, sometimes I imagine wearing a spacesuit would be really weird. Maybe you just do stuff like that every so often just to get your weird out. Okay, so this bit kind of came out. Whoa. The fuck was that? Alright, I'm gonna knock this top panel off. Alright, this goes in the furnace. The soundtrack to this game is, like, very legit. It's a very good soundtrack. Okay. Please don't break anything.
Credits deposited.
Alright, there's the reactor. And
Apparently 4 turns on your headlamp.
Oh, that'd be handy. They probably went over that in the tutorial, but I was too busy flying into
Camera
things.
supplies are low.
Physics are dumb. I'm very not into physics. I take a hard line against physics. Just say no to physics, boys and girls.
Science is dead.
Warning.
Look at this.
Fuel levels are low.
So that's a hand. And that's a hand. Woo! Hi, Mom. I'm on space.
Proud of you.
Oh, yeah. I see that. Thruster fuel. Oh.
Welcome to Vintatron 9000. Thank you for your purchase. Thank you for your purchase. Have a nice day.
Alright, I have to buy fuel from them, which is bullshit. Alright, so I've almost done this right. Almost. The problem is there's the fuel lines that got mad and maybe some of the ship broke. A little bit. Alright. Yeah, I see where I went wrong. Okay. There's a lot of stuff floating around in here, and some of this is entirely my fault. So I'm going to try to push this wide ass section open here. I'm pushing ass open. That is what I am doing. Alright. I think I can get one of these engines out through this hole in the floor. I think. It's like watching a monkey fuck a football, I'm sure, but hold on.
I can fit it. Just give me a shot.
Just give me a shot. I'm on it. We're in.
I'm in.
All right, Cutter. Wrap it up. You got about a minute left.
Shit. Alright. I'm gonna cut this engine nacelle off. There we go. She's free. Cool, cool, cool. God, it's already getting pulled by the angry beam. Alright, get in there. Go! Yeah! Alright.
Salvage deposit accepted.
Nothing like welding next to a fuel tank, huh? Alright. Fuck. No. Yeah. This is how space works. I'm making good money tearing the bigger ships down, but this is also me thinking I'm knowing what I'm doing just for a moment. And in my life, I've learned that every time I think that, life goes no. Alright, no upgrades yet. It's not bad. People trying to warn me about vapors and stuff?
Apparently, if you decrypt data, you get more points.
Yeah, I do want to kind of read it though, so I'm waiting until I get a bunch, you know. All right, here we go. We're gonna go in here. And where's that engine? Because it was pulling it down, and then it disappeared because it was between days. Fuck. All right. Okay, I'll cut this bitch loose and try to push her out of the way. Okay. I don't think it's... Alright, fuck it. Here we go. I am accelerating. Barely. No, it's still stuck on something. Is it them pipes?
It's them chains.
It's just pipes. Alright. It's them pipes. I knew it. It's that pipe right there. Alright. Oh yeah, I should probably... Whoops, not that. Okay. Hold on.
Yeah, the timer's top right, Connor.
Oh shit. Alright, looks like this is not working anyways, because I may have already cut holes and stuff. Look, I'm just gonna use this cutter, alright? There's no fuel in it. I found out the easy way. Now it's moving. A little bit. Alright. It's not that pipe. Where the fuck is it connected? I gotta get at that reactor. I don't think there's any way in hell this is gonna come loose. Easily, anyways. Man, I really fucked this up.
It's all salvage. It could be salvaged.
If I had a shipbreaking company, I'd be like, what do you want? Okay, and how many pieces? Because I would just put it all in a grinder. Alright, this is the way to get it out. Oh, no, it's not. Come on.
Uh-oh.
Oh, no. Why am I going so fast? Where'd it go?
What?
No.
What was all that?
I don't know. Come on. Come on. It's fishing. I'm fishing now.
Nice.
Alright, I got it back. I just gotta whip it. Oh no, that's the ship! Okay.
Scout Sergeant says, caught a text live stream. Dude, I love your voice and SS13 bits.
Well, thank you. Really appreciate it. I got one of them engines out. I am a genius. Alright, we're gonna float a little bit back here. We gotta figure this out. Alright, let's cut. Let's cut here. There we go. We're gonna get these nacelles off and move past the scrap I made with my oopsie doodle approach to things. And after this, I think I'll do one of these ships, but I'm gonna see what happens if I'm just reckless. And I mean absolutely reckless. Like, just cut like crazy. Alright. I'm gonna tie you to you, and I'm gonna send you to hell. There you go. Take your brother with you.
Brother?
Look at it. Oh, they're working together. Nice.
Salvage deposit accepted.
Thank you. I'm a terrible reader, so it was just luck.
The Scout Sergeant, man. Scousers, people from Liverpool.
Yeah.
There's a guy I used to run with in an Eve Corp who was a Scouser, and I could not understand a single goddamn thing he said. Goddamn great miner. He's probably one of the best belt jockeys I ever met in Eve. Alright, we're gonna get this. No, you don't. Don't do it. There you go. Nice.
I love how somehow things come to a stop.
Yeah, I've got thrusters. I'm constantly having to feed them stuff, so. But
I mean, like pieces. You launch it and it goes, yeah. I'm like, okay.
There's a magical
space glue.
Yeah, there's a magical force field down there that is like a net. It's like a force field net, and so I throw stuff at it, and it just holds it there. Oh god, no, no, no! I'm stuck in here with an engine. I just jammed. Oh god. Okay, come on, a little bit more of that. All right, all right, all right, all right, all right. God, I feel like an engineer on Goon Station right now. People are like, what are you doing? And they just hear like tools breaking, and you're like, I'm cool.
I'm collecting farts.
Huh, I am engine stuff. All right. I'm doing all right.
Salvage secured. Credits deposited.
All right, let me.
Welcome to Venditron 9000. Thank you for your purchase.
All right. I think it's time to try to pull a nuclear reactor out. It won't be that hard because I really don't know what I'm doing, and I'm not going to let that stop me. All right, I got the big engines out. Okay, I got to get this chonker panel out of here. That's what I'm calling. I'm giving everything technical names. This is a chonker panel.
It opens like an egg.
I just need to get one of these side panels the fuck away from here. Yeah, I broke that one free, finally. Yeah, it's gonna get sucked into there and give me a million negative points for it, but I don't care. Alright. There's the reactor. Wait, I don't have to find a way in. I have a way in. Hold on.
It's called Bird.
Yeah. There we go. Alright. I was thinking with small brain. Alrighty.
Deposit accepted.
Yeah, I've already turned the reactor thing off. I remember doing that on the panel. Alright, so how do I get at this thing? Is it through the roof? Or is it through the floor? Oh god, that whole huge part is burning up. Okay.
Raw material processed. Credits deposited.
Whoops.
It ate the entire side panel.
Oh yes. Yes it will. These things will also eat you up. Alright. Now I gotta get this part off. Great. I feel bad for confusing Eclipse phase earlier. I feel like I've lost some grognard points. And again, it was one game, but still, I hate myself for that.
No one will remember.
I will. Alright, I've just pushed it free. You may go over there. Flying sea clamp. May have to give that one a push. There we go. No, no you don't. Space Seahorse, go back. The majestic Space Seahorse. Wow, look at this
Finally,
ship. Yeah. Got this
finally a
thing.
worthy question for you, Tex.
Yeah.
Is Tex is Tex actually a space orc in a spacesuit? The whole game seems very orcish.
Yeah, a little bit. Alright, so it's a reactor, and it's sitting in its reactor thing. And I need to just cut it free, I think. Yeah.
Is it one unit?
It's one big thing with a bunch of pipes, and I'm just gonna cut these free, so I have less to worry about. There we go. And I'm a bit of a space orc when it comes down to technology. Inside the BPL, we of course have our streams where I will play Kerbal, and people will lose their minds.
Caution. Tether
Shout out to
supplies running low.
Colberto.
Yeah, he does not like my ship designs for much. I think I gotta pull it out through the roof. Oh, fuck it. It's just a nuclear reactor. What's the big deal? Come on.
Be free.
It won't go. Nope, it won't go down either. I gotta cut the gantry. I think that's what I gotta do. Yeah, what is holding this thing fucking on anyways?
Maybe
Yeah.
this square in the middle.
Yeah, I'm sitting here looking at it with my x-ray view on. Yeah, it looks like maybe it's just... I don't know. I don't know. Maybe the pipes.
I still think it's the golden box.
Whoops.
That sounds good.
Yeah, it's just held right on. Come on. Don't you fight me. It's just a nuke. I can cut into a nuke a little bit. 3.6 Roentgen. Not great. Not terrible.
That works.
Oh, it'll come out now. I got it moving. Oh god, I just pulled the panel off the side. Oh, no, no, no. Okay. Oops.
Oh, that's awesome.
No, shut up. Don't. Oh my god. Just. Okay. I'm just gonna take it to its new. Oh no! Okay. Yeah. Alright. Oh! Help! I'm dead! So I learned an error. Which is don't poke a reactor. Oh.
But will your clone remember that?
I learned a thing about reactors today. When you take them out of their little happy hole, they get very angry.
Valuable object processed. Credits awarded.
Did you know that? Because I didn't.
Mm-mm.
You know, I'll say this. As far as explosions go, kind of underwhelming. Oh no, it blew the whole back of the ship out. But still, it's just...
Don't ask why he didn't do something. Text has a method. You have to understand the method.
Method, but it's like the air quotation marks, you know.
Well, I can't. No one's seeing my air quotes.
Oh, all right. Says I need to get all these chairs out of here, so I think I know how to do that.
Deposit accepted.
I'm having fun.
Yeah.
Yeah, I like the idea of Eclipse Phase, like the frame jacking and all the transhumanism questions that were asked by Eclipse Phase. I thought was really cool. All right, I'm just gonna blow the floor out. Wow, what a cut! You can't just cut up a spaceship. Haha, laser go burr. I love this thing. This is like the Looney Tunes gun, man. Alright. Nope. Still connected.
It needs a hole mode so you can just open a portable hole.
Oh yeah, like Looney Tunes, the portable black hole, yeah. Any more questions from the fan base?
Just waiting for him.
Oh god. Whoops.
If you can get one cybernetic upgrade, what would it be?
Oh man. Good question.
Question was from Crane McDunk.
Crane McDunk. Okay.
McDrunk.
Oh. Alright. Probably like cyber arms and legs, or if it's just one, like a cyber eye, I think would be just one that would be like an augmented reality eye. I think that would be really good. I'm gonna buy my own spacesuit one of these days, but for now I just have to keep cutting the ship apart.
Twizu, the off the cuff, Black Pants Legion will never enable donations. Does this for fun.
Yeah, if I turn this into money making on YouTube, it ceases to be fun for me. I don't like the idea of it. I have a Patreon. I use that to make stuff. It allows me to pay the editor. It allows me to pay people for their time for resources, but I don't like sitting here doing this and then having to make money off of it, because this is my free time and I want it to be happy and free. Oh, that's not working. And I know that probably sounds really weird, like somebody who doesn't want to take money for what they do, but when I start equating this with work, it becomes unhappy. Alright. Now it's time to yeet all the seat into the floor. Wish I had a crowbar.
Salvage secured. Account credit applied.
Someone in the chat said,
Salvage deposit accepted.
I'm
Credit
almost
transferred.
legally blind, so of course I'd take a sleep regulator. Only needing 3 hours of sleep and wake up whenever you want to. Too good.
That's actually really cool. I mean, I would love to do something like that where I could be, you know, because I have a huge amount of insomnia and I don't sleep much anyways, but a sleep regulator would be awesome.
Deposited.
Some sort of implant where you could read while you were sleeping would be cool. I think it would be neat to have a cyber eye, like just one, would be really neat.
Salvage secured. Account credit applied.
Man, you know, these seats don't look very comfy.
Not for me.
Salvage deposit accepted. Credits transferred.
There we go.
Tex, if you were a futuristic spaceman, what kind of profession would you pursue?
Probably moving
Salvage
freight.
secured. Credits
I think being a spaceman would be really fun. I wouldn't mind being a spaceman working on stuff in space, like a space Scotty, you know?
Yeah.
Being an engineer in space would probably be way cool, especially if you had Star Trek rules where you could just wave a thing at something and be like, oh, it's the Cyberfraculator 9000, it broke in half at the polarizing science words, you know?
Let me just wob this wrench around it. It feels better.
Being a space doctor would be cool, because you'd just be like, someone's like, help, I got the canker, and you're like, yep, well, take these 2 pills. You're free. Oh, I just yeeted that chair into the wall. Okay.
New sport.
Chair yeeting. There we go. This game is really cool.
Dude, a cyber eye would be so good for like everything from shooting to reading.
Well, I enjoy shooting. And I
tracking.
think, well, dude, a cyber eye would be awesome because you'd put like windage and shit in there. So just be like, oh yeah, here's where you're actually hitting. And you're like, oh, cool. Because my eyes are shit nowadays. Oh shit, I just whipped that into the, oh well, it's burning now. Some guy in that reclamation center's back there and he's like, oh god!
Material deposited.
The Legion is not currently full. We actually prune regularly, but to get in, it's very specific, and you have to find it yourself. So,
yeah, you have to find it. It is a treasure hunt, shall we say? And the way to find it is in front of you. And when you find it, you're gonna feel really stupid. Yeah.
What technology do you think will shape the future?
Well, at first,
I personally think it's like very small, infinite battery cells type stuff.
I think, and here's the one thing that I've really thought on, is I love science and futurism. I love studying that stuff because I'm not much of a science man other than a hobby scientist. And the most advanced science I've done is in studying, history, in trying to break down stuff historically, like, oh, how'd they make crop steel, and trying to, understand that. And gunsmithing, kind of some science, but not a lot. But one of the things I think that will probably, well, I used to think that the internet would change the future, but the thing is as soon as we have the endless access to humans' total knowledge, the sum knowledge of all humanity at your fingertips, it gets turned into a bought and sold process. It turns into a giant store, or it turns into just memes and cat pictures. There's nothing of substance, So going forward,
why not both?
Going forward, I think that the biggest technology that's going to change is going to be energy. It's going to be something with energy, because I think when we figure out fusion, helium-3 and all that, that's when humanity is going to realize, holy shit, so much of our cost of living is around the acquisition of resources to produce energy. And when they realize that, no, you don't have to process oil, you don't have to do all of these very detrimental things like coal mining and what have you, when we can just make power so cheap and so readily accessible, I think that'll really, really revolutionize a lot of things.
I agree.
I also think VR, because the way VR is getting, you're going to see a lot of people dive into VR in insane ways in the coming years.
Oxygen reserves are low. Reminder, asphyxiation.
It's getting very fancy already.
Yeah, but I mean to the point where it's like, because when it comes down to VR, there's VR and then there's like the idea of Star Trek holodeck. And I think when that happens, you're going to find a bunch of people who just do that and never come back.
I don't need life. Yeah, it's we had that discussion about it. What was it called?
Surrogates. That was a movie that I thought was really good. As an idea, as an exploration. Also, I just got a really bad idea. What if I took this whole ship and jammed in one of those? Let's see what happens.
I don't know. Text do it.
Yeah, fuck it. It goes in the hole. I've already blown up once, so. Okay, one
Do
tether's
they
not
charge you
pulling.
for the clone?
Yeah, they do. Dying is expensive. Oh my god, if this goes in. How many can I pull in? This is science. Come on. You know you want to go in there. It's not one to move. She's too big, Captain. I must feed the hole.
Sure you got enough tethers.
Sure.
Cut it up while it's pulling. That's awesome.
Yeah, well, let's see what happens. Alright. Hold on. Let's do that. Let's cut a huge chunk of this off while it's pulling and see what happens.
I love it.
The BPL, bad ideas today. Alright. Yeah. Okay. I see where we're going with this. I like it. I like it a lot. Alright, so there's a cut. There's where it's still held on. Oh, I breached a
Air
thing up
pressure
there.
level decreasing.
Shut up. I'm fine. That was just an explosion. That was an airlock. It was just a little bit of an airlock.
Yeah, but you weren't near it, so it's fine.
Yeah.
This is a very good way to do this. I wonder if there's a speed running of this yet.
Probably.
Or you gotta make these precise cuts here, here, and here. This will release like a whole bunch of like explanation.
There has gotta be a way of a guy who's just gonna come through and snowball his way to. Okay, hold on. That's not cut all the way. Alright, I just gonna cut these bits off. Oh my god, it just yanked it. Holy shit, the game freaked out when we did that.
Alright, Cutter, you got 5 minutes left of this shift.
No, I don't. I'm having fun. Oh my god, look what it did when it yanked it free.
That's fine.
Material processed. Credits deposited.
Holy crap.
You did it.
Thumbs up. That was a lot of fucking metal. Well,
Really metal.
really metal. I did my part. Oh, man. All right. Let's see in shift. Wow. So I'm up a little bit of money. Not a lot. These big ships suck. Okay, I gotta get 25 more work order objectives done before I can unlock the next level of ships. And hurt myself even more. Exciting.
I wonder how big they get.
Oh man. You know, that's a good question. But I do have the equipment, what is it? I can almost buy my own helmet. So I don't have to pay the company. This music is very fun. Alright. We need to view ship catalog. I'm gonna see what I can fit with the small ship because I had an idea that's very dumb. Alright, let's see if we can do this. I have a very... Okay, you know what? Yeah, I got an idea. I want to know if this whole ship can fit through that. I want to see if it can do...
Orbital Protection Agency is after you now, Tex. Kessler Syndrome is a big fine.
Excuse me. 1, they have to find me. 2, they have to get through my employers. You know? That's what happens.
Salvage deposit
Oh,
accepted.
man.
Okay, so I'm gonna try to get this whole ship, if I can, into the salvage doodad.
Goblins versus kobolds. Who wins?
Ooh. Who's attacking who? What is the ground of this engagement?
Back at you, chat.
Because I think that if kobolds have times to lay traps, I think it's going to be kobolds. Is it light or dark? Is it inside or outside? Kobolds are cowards, but if they have a chance to trap somebody...
Kobolds win on defense.
I would think so. Okay, these tethers are not enough. That means I need to push.
There should be some fun beta or like early alpha update grades where you could just punch the whole ship.
This ship is way too much to even try to push. Well, I guess I better get in the reckless way. Hold on. There we go.
Air pressure level decreasing.
Material deposit
Alright, we're in. We are in.
See, it dumps it freely into it.
Yeah. This is how you do it. That's how you get into a ship quickly. No? Alright, cool. Alright.
object not accepted. Please read.
Oh, wait. The door blew off into the door blew off into the recycler. It was like, what are you doing? Listen, man, I only work here. Yeet!
Valuable object processed. Credits deposited.
Alright, go. Alright, good, good, good. Can't believe they didn't like my solution of just cutting holes and stuff. I think that's racist. I'm a cutter, man. My people are brave, noble space workers.
Even the dude in the tutorial said you have the correct DNA for it, so it's obviously true.
Yeah, man. This is my job. I work very hard at my job, you know?
Deposit accepted.
Oh,
You
someone...
do work really hard.
I work so hard. I put literally 8 to 9 seconds into every thought I make.
Jesus Christ.
That's a lot of think.
Are you from the future?
I hope so. Okay, you know what? I want to see what happens. Oh, wow. All right.
What happened?
I shot the reactor.
Salvage secured.
At least you won that fight.
I win. Salvage.
Like the damage.
Yeah, they did really well at this. Okay, that was absolutely beautiful.
Raw material processed. Credits deposited.
Oh, come on. It's got to find a route through all the... There. No. There we go. Handle.
Very nice.
Deposit accepted.
It's all science.
So the blocks, so when you look at some items as like multiple box, are the red ones damaged or the empty ones damaged?
No, they are damaged, but they each have different values of in kilograms, so it's worth so much metal. However, the exterior hull plates have to go to like the recycler for processing, but the interior hull plates go to the furnace for smelting, and each thing will tell you as you hover over it. As you get close, it'll say, this is a piece of titanium, its only value is scrap, you have to take it to the Scraposaurus Rex, and you gotta tear it down, or, you know, it'll tell you what to do with it, which is quite nice. And I'm not worried about the little pieces that may or may not be, you know, going into the atmosphere or whatever. That's not my problem. They're only sharp pieces of metal, and they're very, very small. It's still too heavy. Alright. I can't believe that this game didn't like what I did.
Why not?
Well, it just, you know, I'm trying to show that there's a new method for doing this, which is just turn a ship into small pieces and then, you know, see what happens. Alright, let's send you over there. There we go. Oh, no tethers available. I gotta manually yeet this one. There we go. Yeet! I might be able to push that in there, even though I've blown this up. I mean, I'm sure from the control dock they're watching this and they're like, what is going on? Alright. So someone says it's possible. They said you can pull the whole Tier 1 ship in there.
Is this one of them?
Yeah, this is the Tier 1 ship. So this is to let you practice on easy. The very basic stuff, you know, like please don't accidentally the ship into stuff, and, you know, don't just cut into things, and don't laser the important parts. My God. My God. Guys. She's going in.
He's in.
Caution. Tether supplies running low.
Get in there. Oh, yeah. It's going in. This is science. This is what science looks like. It's going. I don't think this is what they envisioned the player would do, but, I mean, it seems economical. Oh, yeah. Well, it's too late to think about what I'm doing now. Now it's in God's hands.
Yeah, once the gravity hits it, it's over.
Yeah. It's in gravity's pull.
The razor's edge.
We have reached peak science.
Oh no, the cutter's out.
I'm just cutting it up into tinier pieces so it doesn't hurt its baby teeth on this.
My pafe.
Processing valuable object. Credits awarded.
Holy crap, it's just taking it all in. Nice.
Object not accepted. Please revisit your training.
They're mad that a bunch of stuff is going in there that's not supposed to. Oh, look at that. There it goes. Ah, so nice.
Object accepted.
850 people test.
Credits deposited.
Wow. What should I do with this power? This newfound power?
I have no idea, actually. What do you want to do?
I don't know. Tell everybody to be nice to each other and, be excellent unto one another and all that good stuff.
Make sure to love each other out there. We're all the same people on a big planet.
We're all a bunch of crazy monkeys circling a dirt ball. That kind of weirds me out sometimes. All right, let's see. View ship catalog. Let's, yeah. What should we do? This ship is called the Salty Aries. Oh, and the game just crashed.
Of course.
That's why I got to use the technical difficulties sign that we made.
It's a good one.
Yeah. Yep. So 1 second as I restart Hardware Shipbreakers. Hard Space Shipbreakers. Hardware Shipbreakers was the game they originally were going to build, and that became Deserts of Karak. Nice. Nice. I wonder, and I do wonder this, how fucked up would it be for the YouTube algorithm if everyone hit upvote? Because with that many upvotes, YouTube's algorithm can't, like, say bad. It will go this many like. They may come in, oh my god, this could be a fun experiment. See what happens.
Dude. They probably blacklisted you a long time ago.
Yeah. Probably did.
Although, yeah, if you're watching and it's not too much of a hassle, hit that thumbs up and see what we can do. If we can get a stream trending on Twitch with the Black Pants Legion, that's chaos.
This is chaos. Yeah. Oh, okay. So look, here's all the ships for free play and commercial.
Yeah, you have no time limit. Just do what you want.
All right. So I'm gonna go into the biggest one. Yeah. Let's see. Let's see how this experiment works with upvotes. All right. Let's see. Okay. All right. This is the big boy.
Immediately shoot the reactor.
If I can find it.
But just see what kind of damage it would do on the outside.
Okay,
if you just left it intact.
I've got no time and no oxygen limit, so I know what I'm gonna do.
And unlimited tethers.
Oh no! All right, hold on. Okay, this is a big boy. All right, where's that fucking airlock? Because we're gonna do stupid. Start the reactor, Quaid. Okay.
You have a full power. Oh, wow. Your power cutter's max, too.
All right. So I see the airlock. It's right there. All right. Hold on. Okay.
There she is.
All right. Stupid starts now.
Here
Backing off.
Boys.
Oh! Oh, wow.
Boom.
All right. What about this one?
Salvage destroyed. Please refrain from...
I like how they have tank barricades.
Oh, yeah. I think it's to prevent the big stuff from floating off. Wow. Okay.
It's working.
Yeah. So both of the airlocks were completely pressurized. Hold on. No, the interior isn't anymore. I see the reactor. Hold on. All right. Let's just give her a little bit of a boop here.
Oh, no. Yeah.
I'm mining a reactor, boys. Okay, that was the casing. Oh, there it is.
Salvage destroyed.
What? I just burned it. That's all that happened.
What?
I just burned a reactor.
Oh, come on.
Come on.
I blew up before.
I blew up. You know what?
Lame.
Man.
I cut up the whole world.
I don't use doors. Doors are for losers.
Apparently you have to cut it because the beam will melt things. Time to reload after you're done destroying everything. Yeah.
Salvage destroyed.
This seems like, imagine a horror movie we're on the other side of that wall.
Imagine a horror movie where the alien breaks into the ship, right? And it's like, oh, I'm sneaky, I'm an alien, because that's what they do. And then a guy just comes out of the tool house, and he's like, nope. Holy crap.
Thank you so much for the likes, everybody. We really appreciate it.
Yeah, that was a fun experiment. So, as it turns out, oh wow. Okay, that was not good. Yeah, they just said don't do that. Oh shit, this is the max tier cutter.
Yeah.
You can cut through the exterior plates with it. Like, it just cuts everything. Holy crap. That's awesome. You know what? No, we're gonna start that again, and we're gonna set that reactor off right. I'm sorry, but I owe it to this audience. After all those likes to do my part. This game is awesome. I know its game is very limited in size, but I think this game is fucking cool.
Yeah, you didn't go to free play mode.
Nah, that was my mistake. I got excited because okay, free play. I'm used to hitting career, you know? Alright. Alright, we're gonna blow this thing up. Alright, everybody. We're gonna blow some shit up. This is for the upvotes. For the sheer stupid, okay? Alright, if this is the maximum tier cutter, all I gotta do is find the reactor, which is right on there. It's got some stuff around it. Alrighty.
Salvage destroyed. Please avoid damaging valuables.
Oh, shut up, lady.
Not my valuables.
You're not my mom. Oh, there it is. I can see the reactor from here. Alright, hold on. Oh, no. Alright. Oh!
Oh, shit. Here we go, boys. Woo!
Salvage destroyed.
Wow.
Avoid damaging
Oh!
It just keeps going.
That was too cool. How is it space engineers have spent years and years and years trying to build this stuff, and these guys come out of nowhere and like perfect it in the alpha of this game?
Okay, to be fair, there is a limitless spans of space in in space engineers, and it was made for multiplayer, and this one's for single player. Simulation doesn't need to be synced, but they could do a lot better by now.
Yeah, that's what I mean. They just didn't.
Yeah.
Oh, there's the reactor. Oh, shit. Holy shit. Oh, wow.
Oh. That was cool.
That was cool as fuck.
Razor.
Oh, wow.
Purple, blue, fiery space or.
Holy shit. That was great. It got so angry.
Everything fine.
salvage destroyed. Please
Alright,
retrieve
now I'm gonna
damaged
get in
valuables.
there. That was great. There's the remains of the door. Okay, so the reactor is in the casing, which I just blew up, but I want to see what happened to the rest of the ship. Oh, wow. It just gutted this. Oh, it blew all the panels out through the floor? Again, This is like Space Engineers' bread and butter. And these guys like knocked it out of the park right off. Yes, it's not multiplayer, but arguably neither is Space Engineers. Because Space Engineers wanted to be multiplayer. I love the idea of Space Engineers, but holy shit, this is amazing. Oh, man. What a happy series of explosions.
Beautiful.
I love it. I mean, this is a quality game. I mean, I love tearing stuff apart.
Salvage destroyed. Don't do that.
Salvage destroyed. Don't do that. Wow.
Don't tell me how to salvage.
I'm an expert. I went to the school. There's a school for this. It's 8 minutes. You show up and you get your badge. I can't cut that for some reason. That's weird. So there are some things I can't cut. This among them. Wow.
Mr. Alec says, hello, Tex. I'm glad you're having a good time. Also, to the BPL, thank you for all you do, you crazy bastard.
Oh, well, you're welcome, buddy. Hey, this ship's got armor.
Somebody wants you to try to go up near a wall and press Z or X. I don't know what that means.
Yeah, I've done that before. You put your hand out and you can push. Oh.
They want you to marry, I'm assuming? I'm not going to assume gender.
Going toward the light.
Somebody named Oh, no.
Hey.
Process me. Oh.
No, 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 no.
Please turn back.
I broke it.
Uh-oh.
I'm gonna get fired. Oh no. All right. Yeah, that is fucking great. Oh man. All right. Let's quit our work day. That is amazing. I'm gonna go back to breaking ships for real for my career mode. But holy crap, man.
Gotta pay off that debt.
I gotta pay off my $978 million.
Basically, that's only like 950.
Well, hold on. $978 million, and I can process a ship every 20 minutes. So I could probably process and break down like 2 or 3 ships a day, let's assume, with lunch breaks and what have you. So let's say $6 million a day, break up $978 million from that. I mean, I think this is a not unreasonable amount of debt. I mean, you could pay that off pretty quickly. It's not that bad.
It'd take you about half a year.
Yeah, I mean, it's a lot of days. But, I mean, then after that, you're making the profit.
Well, that's a big part of it. Like, do they fire you when you're debt-free?
Oh,
do you get to own business?
I'm pretty sure they wipe your memory.
Do they tell you owe them the money again?
Yeah, that's my guess. But I wanna try to put this whole thing in the start, you know. I mean, this is a pretty shit world, so I think this would probably be one of the good jobs of a shit world.
At some point, you can buy your own helmet and stuff.
Yeah, we're getting there.
Well, I don't know if that's true. It's just they charge you about $500,000 a day to rent everything. So I was like, at some point, you have to buy it, right?
Yes, you do. You do get the option to buy. All right, here we go. Come on. Let's send the whole thing. We're gonna send the whole thing in. Getting in there.
Caution. Tether supplies are low.
Come on. Just gotta plant them in the right place.
This is every day in Cargonia.
Yeah, this is just Cargonia, man. Yeah, I'm always like, hey, don't die out there. And they're like, oh, you're not my mom. And then they're out there doing this and getting sucked into black holes.
I'm gonna drink beer back.
All right. Do-do-do. Wow, wow. Yeah, I mean, I'm going to make the other department do some work. They're not going to just sit in there and not do work. I'm sorry, but
Thank you for your purchase. Thank you for your purchase. Thank you for your purchase.
I'm not going to let them get away from this. Yeah, it seems like this thing doesn't want to go in. You go fucking sons of bitches. What are you, too good for space? Get in there. Get in there. You're gonna get in there. Come on. Oh, and I'm reading. Steve, thank you. I hope you guys enjoy the podcast. Just Google BPL podcast, and that is the behind the scenes of the BPL. So we talk about movies we're making, projects we're working on. We talk about a lot of fun stuff in gaming. A new one just dropped today, so that's out there. And I bet if you guys checked it out, you'd probably have a fun time. But if you don't want to check it out, I also won't guilt you into it. I won't be a sad boy. I'll be all right.
I'm gonna be super upset. I'll remember every one of you who don't listen to it.
Well, could you link the podcast? Ooh, the devs have stated they are not against Steam support. That would be interesting for ships.
You can also find it on Spotify, Google, Cast, like pretty much all major ones except maybe Apple. I'm not sure if they picked you up.
No, Apple has not. But all the podcasts, all the normal podcasts, other than Steve Jobs Fund, have it. So it's on Pocket Casts. It's on. Oh God, what did I do? Man, those tethers just suddenly kick loose. Now it's flying angry.
Google Podcast, Overcast, which I love. Pocket Cast is great. Radio Public.
Radio
Spotify.
Public, yeah, it's on Radio Republic. It's on Spotify. It's everywhere.
If you enjoy Texas content, it's pretty much just more of that. The way you probably watch all of Texas videos, which is audio only, like I do. And then you kind of go into some smooth chat.
Yeah, a little bit. There's a lot of podcasts, and we've done a lot of episodes. We've learned a few lessons over the time. Like, doing the ones in person is probably best, because trying to do them over Discord has been a pain in the ass. But one of the things I intend to do is I'm going to try to get Stagger on a podcast, because I think the world needs to hear the Staggernomicon.
You need to.
Yeah, the stagger-isms are real. If the BPL had a spirit animal, it'd probably be Stagger. It's that guy who browsed BLI.
I'm so worried that that's true.
That's what I mean. It's one of those things where it's like the truth is never comfortable, and it feels right to say that.
Processing valuable objects. Credits awarded.
But yeah, no, the podcasts have been really fun to make, and if you guys want to check them out, that's cool. If not, I'm sure there's a lot of podcasts you could listen to that would be very fun. But we talk all about games and nonsense and tabletop and all of our favorite stuff. Yeah. Right, I need to get this reactor out.
Highly specialized stuff like Lord of the Rings and barbecue.
Oh my God! Like, I ask one question about meme on Lord of the Rings, and it's like a 30-part response. He's like, I don't know much. I dabble, and then like precise history.
I'm not a hobbyist or anything. And it's
yeah,
like,
just-
well, these are the 5 gods, and this is how that worked, and this is why.
And I really loved having him on. I mean, I gave him a little bit of shit over it because he does know a lot. But it's one of those things, like, if you find someone who's really passionate about a universe and they just talk about it, you know, That's incredible. And he really knows his shit. That's why it was really interesting to bring him on. And then he also knows a lot about barbecue. So it was a whole podcast about nothing but Lord of the Rings and barbecue, which is pretty fascinating. And that's kind of the BPL in a nutshell, is nerds nerding out with other nerds, but also just being very weird. Yeah. I still don't know what the Silmarils are. I should probably ask him back, just to say like, okay, I got some questions for you. What is a Silmaril? Also, the soundtrack for this game, enjoyable.
Oh man, does barbecue exist in the Lord of the Rings universe?
I've not seen any barbecue in the Lord of the Rings universe. It's always...
I don't think they would, because the dwarves and elves wouldn't have left if it was barbecue, you know?
Here's the thing, though. In Lord of the Rings, in the movie, Gimli talks about the hospitality of the dwarves, and he says red meat right off the bone, right? That's barbecue. That could be brisket, man. Dwarf brisket. And I'd say you could cook elves, but I mean, they're not people.
They're also not meat. They're just extra.
Elves are sentient cucumbers for the most part, I think.
Rohan's barbecue horse meat.
Dude, that whole fucking economy, you know that would just be horse economy. Everything's horses. Everything. Okay, reactor, you go away.
Salvage secured. Account credit applied.
I mean, I love brisket. God, that brisket's good. At the place we go, the once-a-year place, the BPL assembles, a place and a time. You know the place? The place that has the brisket?
Yep, I can't really say, but
No,
yeah,
no. It's a place. It's a place. And it is good.
If you're part of the BPL, we have multiple arrangement meetups for our members in different parts of the world once a year for different areas. We have one in the good old United States of America, which is one.
Yeah, there's also a pretty cool British meetup. I mean, everybody. It's a weird family, and that's the thing. Is it's like that's been my pleasure in running this group. Is I'm just kind of the weird figurehead, but people have come together like this really strange internet family that also embraces like weapons-grade autism and shit posting.
Yeah, we're also trying to plan a down under one for either Australia or New Zealand, one of those two, but more to come.
We don't know what they like doing because we've only seen like Australia on the TV, so we're thinking it has like they fight wallabies, you know.
I like to burn. Is that too soon?
I don't know. I mean, all I know about Australians is every time you think you have an edgy joke, they will make a joke that's about 800 times edgier. And you'd be like,
we
hey,
can't say where it is. We just know it's in the United States.
or
but
is it?
when it comes to, as for the Japanese question, unfortunately, we have zero Chinese or Japanese people. I don't think that's Texas demographic. Although if you are Japanese or Chinese, feel free to find a way in. We need that quota.
Yeah, we got to get them quotas, man.
Alright, Cutter, you got 5 minutes left.
No, we got people all over the world though. We got Russians, Ukrainians, we got a French guy, people all over England, Germans. God, we have a lot of Germans.
And Swedish for some reason.
Yeah, Swedes also dig me for some reason. They're like, the text is the funny. And I'm like, except for Flop, who sounds like he's from California.
Bro, let's go!
Yeah, he just sounds like some dude from California. It's fucking
He
great.
does. He's like a surfer, bro. I think it's all the fighting game tourneys he's been in.
I love that one picture he has of him at a fighting game, and he looks like he's falling asleep. And the guy next to him looks like he's about to die.
Credits transferred.
You know?
Oh, man. Yeah, he's all like, oh, this is fine. He's like,
Yo, the guy next to him looks like he's about to blow an ass gasket. And he's just like, oh. Yeah, Flop's great. We got a video coming up that is gonna be like his premiere video in the Black Pants Legion, because I want him to make some content. And at first I thought about trying to have him do fighting games, but I don't want him to do that because I was like, you know, that's what he does for tournament. I don't want him to have to do that because you know that's like work. But what I do want him to do is I'm going to get him to do some of that crazy car driving VR stuff, because he's really good at that. And I can get him to do some of that fighter pilot stuff he was doing, because he and I are both huge Ace Combat fans. Alright, the rest of it's going in. Okay, it's scraping a bit. It's okay. There's a little bit of a scrapey wapey.
Just needs to reach the gravity well.
And all I can say about joining the BPL is the way in is out there. But I wouldn't Google it, because that won't yield a search return. There are many little secrets. I love secrets. One guy found oh look, there's Flop. Cool. One of the things that I thought was really funny is I love steganography. That's one of my hobbies is steganography, you know, hiding messages. And I love cryptology as well. And I put a steganography message at the end of one of the Battletech videos, and it's been out a while. I don't mind talking about it, but one guy found it, and it like set his radar off, because there's this weird electronic like bleep at the end of one of these messages, and he put it in a waveform and actually enhanced it, and he saw the text message I hid there.
Can't believe it.
Yeah, so he was like, "What the fuck?" He's like, "I'm on to you." Like, he sends me this email. And he's like, "I'm on to you." And I'm like, it's so good to have this, like, you know, a year later, someone finds something you hid. And I've done that for a while. I've hidden little messages in plain sight, but I've also hid messages in, like, a half frame of something. And people are like, "Wait, what was that?" You know, so I love doing that.
It is really fun. Yep, now you have to go through every text video and look for all the secret messages.
I love little secrets. It's fun.
They're great. That'd be a really big troll, though. It's like, yeah, every video there's something. People are just scouring it frame by frame.
It is not in every video, because I realize if I did that, someone would build an algorithm to find stuff. So I've turned it on and off, just to put things here and there and having fun.
Mostly it's quick submit videos.
So yeah.
I challenge anyone to rewatch the entire BPL archive.
There is no way that's going to happen.
It won't happen, but I want to challenge everybody.
I would not. If people want to know about my life, they're welcome to dive, but it's not for the average person to get into. I wouldn't recommend anyone go through all that. I think that would probably be a bit much. I think. But yeah, the Space Station 13 stuff, I mean, there's like 800 videos of that alone. I mean, that's a lot of Space Station 13.
Yes, it is.
Alright, I'm gonna do this ship. But no, there's a lot of stuff out there, and I feel kind of fine just letting people try to find their way in, but I won't say.
Salvage deposit accepted. Credits transferred.
But anyways, yeah.
Kid.
Good luck.
Command and Conquer reference in your last BattleTech video.
Oh yeah, Peace Through Power, Kane Lives, and all that. That was one. That is one of the more obvious examples we've put in. One of the very obvious examples, but there's a lot of hidden stuff. In the BattleTech videos, we put a lot of Easter eggs. For example, in one frame of the Civil War, or in the background of the Civil War is a Discount Dan commercial. And in one of the sections, he's on the TV. There's a lot of stuff we like playing with the stuff we've made. And those take a long time to make, so we spend a little bit of time putting Easter eggs in, just because it's fun, but also because we like to see who's really watching. And yeah. Suppose, we've already talked about the podcast a few times, and I'm sure people, if they're aware of it, will go watch it or listen to it. But if you want to understand the Skeleton King or Skeleton King meme that's gone around a bit, that's a few episodes of the podcast, is that nonsense. But I suppose I should probably go over the stuff we're working on right now.
Processing valuable object. Credits awarded.
Oh, here we go. Here we go.
I like how it's flying off.
Yeah. Oh, there we go.
Airlock pressure levels dropping.
Yeah, we just had one more podcast come out today, because we're doing a 3-parter on games and wasted potential. Like, games that got it almost right, but gave up,
Airlock
or
pressure levels increasing.
the devs lost their fucking mind. Which happens a lot, where you're like, well, this game would be really great if they didn't do dumb stuff. And, yeah, we realized we had a lot to say about that. So we talk a lot about all the various game companies that just kind of fell short of good game design, or like just did shitty stuff. And we have it's like a 3-parter, and then after that we're probably gonna talk about MMOs, because there's a lot of crazy stories that come out of MMOs and all of our experiences. I mean, I think everyone who ever played an MMO has a crazy MMO story. Oh, whoops. All right, I'm getting crushed by boxes. I fucked that up. I fucked that right up.
Whoa!
Oh, wow, that gas can is leaking. I should probably just pick it up. There we go. There we go. All happy now.
It's like a baby. You pick it up, it stops leaking toxic gas.
Yeah, I mean, it's just like a child. It's just hydrazine.
Yeah.
Hey, somebody's asking where to find the podcast.
I posted like 10 seconds ago.
Yeah, check that chat, buddy. There it is.
Here for you. There you go.
There you go. There, Merry Christmas. But yeah, I mean, I think in talking about the games that had great potential but they fucked it up. I mean, we talk a lot about Stellaris. We talk a lot about Creative Assembly. We talk a lot about game companies that have almost gotten it right but have fucked up something fundamental. And it's usually, I think, just either greed, stupidity, or they don't realize how hard it is what they're trying to do. We even talk about Dragon Age to an extent, because I think Dragon Age was like a flash in the pan. It was briefly very relevant, and then people just forgot it existed.
What is your preference, an archer or a catapult?
Ooh, good choice. Probably catapult. Catapult is more moddable. Because catapult, you can turn into a splatapult. You can turn into a lot of different stuff. An archer is more straightforward. It is through and through its mission role. So it's
Good save on the battery.
Thank you. I was really thinking I was just going to yeet that off into space. I was wondering why those panels were stuck together, and as it turns out, for a very good reason. Tex was not paying attention.
I didn't even see it until you grabbed it. I was like, whoa.
I'm getting.
He's learning.
I am learning. I'm evolving. All right.
Credits deposited.
But yeah, the thing with the podcast is I'm finding it fun to do because I can really talk about stuff just kind of freeform with people instead of having to, like, Text Talks Battletech, of course that's a script, you know. It's a doctoral dissertation in stompy robots. I mean, you know, writing 50, 60, 70 page scripts and getting into everything I want to say. Very
You're a
sloppy.
monster.
Well, it's very sloppy dissertations because, you know, the citation is a little spotty considering it's a fictional setting. But that's the level I approach it because I treat it with writing the same way I did in grad school, except in grad school I did get yelled at for swearing a few times in defending my thesis. But I mean, that's just the way of it.
Jeremy, this is a single player game only, and it doesn't look like they're aiming for multiplayer anytime soon.
And I'm fine with that.
Me too.
I'd rather a good single-player experience than because Space Engineers, I think, is a game that, in all honesty, should have been a single-player game.
He's using keyboard and mouse. Tex would never touch a controller.
I used to be a controller guy because I bought a console. No, I bought a console to play Ace Combat.
Okay, I only accept controller for one flight stuff if I'm not using a HOTAS or driving.
No,
Keyboard
God.
sucks for driving.
The problem with HOTAS is I get no feel out of the damn thing. It doesn't do anything for me.
Please revisit your training.
Would you recommend Stellaris?
No. And I go over why on the podcast. That's like no, it's like 20 minutes on the podcast. I go over like here are the problems with it, and it's one of those things where I really wanted to love the game, and I go over that for like an hour, and it's Mike goes over it, and it's fucking hilarious because Mike says that Stellaris as a game is like 2 hours of yawning.
Oxygen reserves are low.
And I agree with him. I don't think he's wrong at all.
Salvage quotas.
I used to really like it in the beginning.
Yeah, that's the thing is when it first came out, I said, oh man, this game's really rough, but there's a gem here. And now the only thing for Stellaris is I want to tell the devs, stop making add-ons, DLCs, and advancements for it so I can enjoy the mods that your game supports. The Star Trek one is really good.
Johnny, Tex doesn't really do VR, so he has not played Half-Life Alyx.
No, VR, I have a visual acuity problem with VR. Like, it makes me sick, and I don't know why. And I'm told that the technology is probably going to change one day where that's not a problem. But I don't know why, because I have one eye that's worse than the other. So I put on VR, and no matter how I tune it, within about 10 minutes, I have motion sickness. I think VR's really cool. I liked hot dogs, horseshoes, and hand grenades for just enjoying shooting, casual target practice. I think that's really cool. But every time I've tried VR, I just get like kind of ill. I don't know why.
You know, if I even have a semblance of a headache sitting somewhere in my head, VR will bring that out. But if I'm having a decent day, I can go for hours. But it's almost every day I have is it a headache day or not?
That's the thing with VR is I like the promise of it. I think VR is very promising and really cool. Well, that broke apart funny.
Processing valuable
Yeah.
objects. Credits awarded.
Wow. Space is big. One of the things I've been approached to do, and I'm wondering if I should do it or not do it. I'm on the fence about it, but it was requested. They want me to do a voice pack for Grandpa Tex for Rogue Tech.
Oh, do it.
Yeah, I think it would be really hard to write because they let me write my lines for my last character, which I was really humbled at. I thought they were going to just be like, here's your fucking lines. Because I guest voice a lot of stuff in things, and I think that's, nice. It's cool, but when you have to write your own lines, you want to write something that is good and fits the universe, not just, yeah, I'm a cool guy. You want it to be actually something that fits.
I mean, while I did enjoy your Rogue Tech lines the first one, they didn't really give me any direction, so it kind of felt flat.
Yeah, that was the issue, is I didn't have much direction at all. So that was like my problem, is I was like, oh, there's no direction in it, so what do I do? And that was an issue. And you're right on that. And it's one of those things where I might try to redo them again with a little bit more animation. But
you got plenty of personality. You shouldn't set yourself up flat. You should let it out.
Well, that and the thing is, when I was doing those lines, I had just come off doing lines for the Unlimited Apocalypse mod for Dawn of War. And I'm a bunch of different units in that. And the problem is that in that, I went way over the top in one of those voices, and I think it made the guy mad because he made me redo it. So I've learned to try to do kind of flatter and then see if that's what they like.
Okay, I could see it.
So it's one of those things where it's like direction helps always. All right. Okay, I'm gonna cut through this thing here, and that was a mistake. Okay, that was a huge mistake. Oh no. Oh no. I made it.
Every time you made a cut, I was like,
It's still blowing up. Wow. Listen to that. Alright, I made an oopsie. I'll admit, I made an oopsie doodle. Okay. So what did we learn? Don't trust text.
that boy ain't right.
Tethers depleted.
Oh, that was all my tethers. Shit. But wow. I really fucked that up. I love how that explodes too. I love how that explodes. I think
it comes like a fracture, then stops midway during explosion.
Yeah,
it's almost art.
Yeah, it is. It's like kinetic art. Let me see. Have I been by Discordia recently? No, I have not. The reason I don't go onto Discordia or Aristation often is I find that I end up joining halfway through a round. That's like a really long round, and half of everyone's asleep and everything's broken. And I'm like, so I might have to go back. It's been a while.
Material deposited.
Yeah, fresh round would be pretty fun. That.
Oh no, fresh round's really cool. I like the idea of the station. I think it's really neat. And I love running cargo in it because you're basically Pawn Stars. So people,
yeah.
So people show up and they're like, "I have this one-of-a-kind crystal," and I'm like, $8, best I can do. Oh, so fun. All right, well, time to get back out there now that I've died. And pardon me, folks, if I don't read everything, because playing this game requires some attention. Shit. Alright. Alright, I'm gonna pull that one that way. But I saw someone ask if I was a professional voice actor. The answer is no. Voice actors can act. I really don't very well. I never did well in drama class. At all. I have some personality, but it's not like an acted thing. So I'm very kind of awkward at it, and I'm kind of self-conscious about it. So it's one of those things where I'm like, ooh, am I doing good? And the answer is usually no.
Okay.
But no, it's just kind of self-loathing, a little bit of nerves and everything else. But when it comes down to like voice acting, I volunteered for the Unlimited Apocalypse mod just because I wanted to help them out, and I thought I could. And they seemed like their heart was really in the right place as far as mods go. I'm gonna have to cut that pipe. There we go. They're just trying to make cool stuff, and that always gets me going. There we go. But I've never done any commercials or anything, and I tell people generally I tell people that if they want me to endorse anything, that they're not going to find I do that. I don't like using my voice or likeness or anything to sell stuff. I think that people should choose what they do with their money.
Tether supplies are low.
And if I started hawking stuff like games or game keys or anything like that, I'm shitting on the people who pay me on Patreon to just be me. Which I think is the best and most honest way to do things. Letting people vote with their wallet. If they want to support me, fine. If not, I'm not going to break their arm over it. You know? Ooh, there we go.
Nice.
Wow, I cut that pipe in half. That's pretty cool. Yeah, Mike, I did a thumbs up for that. Right on.
Oh, thank you. Shadows of the Empire was a really fun short adventure we all went on.
Yeah, that was great.
So you're welcome, Chris. It's on my channel or a podcast. It's not uploaded anymore, obviously.
Well, that podcast thing was cool, and I think that in the future, I intend to put my Dark Heresy game on the podcast, just more or less get it out there. But I also enjoy sharing stories. As for weirder subjects, maybe, but one thing at a time. And I'm realizing I only have time to do so many projects, so I'm trying to get my projects done. And I have one project that Goat and I have been working on for 6 months. We're writing up the Dark Heresy game we played for a year and a half. The problem is we didn't take really great notes, so we're having to do a lot of writing, more or less, from memory. Only the later game.
It was a very long game.
It was a very long game, and there was one part in that fucking game that killed everyone. And it was Stagger's speech. That was the greatest fucking speech I've ever heard in any RPG, ever.
He doesn't even remember it.
He doesn't remember it at all. And here's why. He was drunk as fuck. It was the greatest speech in the world. He had to redo the speech of the last stand of oh god, what was that stupid battle in 40k? Because every battle in 40k is then 12,000 men stood against 800 million demons and 400,000 orcs, and it's just Marco Millions. It's numbers and numbers and numbers and numbers and numbers. But it was this last stand, and Stagger had to reenact this speech that goes on for 8 pages because it's a Black Templar Space Marine, so it's just the most verbose nonsense, and it goes on and on and on and on. And Stagger is reading that speech, but he's putting his spin on it. And by his spin, at a certain point when you get a little drunk and that little part of your brain pokes you and it says, you're pretty clever, you're really funny, you know what I mean? That little part of your brain that just pushes the gas pedal, right? That was in full force with Stagger. So he starts doing this speech, and the first line is, "Gentlemen, Tonight we dine in concrete. And I fell out of my chair because it was so shockingly insane. And then he just mixed in Shakespeare. He mixed in, I mean, it just went on and on and on. And it was the most magical speech. And we're gonna have to try to get him to redo that somehow. But I feel like that song tribute from Tenacious D.
To get him super drunk again.
I guess, but it's one of those things. It's like Tenacious D. This is not the best song in the world. This is a tribute. We can't remember the best song. It was great. It was in the moment. And none of us thought to hit record or anything. I mean, everyone in the party was just on the floor laughing like goat couldn't breathe. Nobody could breathe. We were all just in pain.
Only about 5 people heard it, so it's sad for everyone, but it was definitely one of those glorious tabletop memories that you will cherish.
Right, and we're trying to bring some of that because the game had some pretty fucking crazy moments. And I played a tech priest that I was very tech priesty. It was very stupid. I had a good fun time.
You played 2 different dudes.
Oh yeah, I also played a detective. I played a film noir-ish kind of detective. You know, the trench coat and the fedora and the, shoulder holster and chain smoking and being like, "That's what you think, dame." You know, just kind of too cool for school sort of thing. Yeah, it was great. All right, let's ship catalog. Let's try to take the big ship again.
You're gonna get it without blowing up that engine?
Well, look, sooner or later, I'm gonna do the right thing. That is not today, but sooner or later.
A ship made out of reactors.
Yeah, it was the Hell's Reach speech. Wow, someone figured it out. Yeah, Stagger did that while drunk. Very drunk. Alright, what is this? It's not showing up on the thing. It says it's important. Alright, this comes with... What is this, an Alienware computer? Whatever. It goes down in the yeet box. Yeet.
Salvage deposit
Give me
accepted.
the yeet,
Credit
boys.
Free my soul.
I wanna get thrown in a fucking hole. Alright, here we go.
Tex, what are your thoughts on 80s sci-fi card dashes like Blade Runner?
Oh,
Back to the
yeah.
Future, or Knight Rider?
I love cassette futurism. That's one of my favorite things. Alright, ooh, I gotta cycle this airlock. Hold on. I fucked this up last time, and I had all the garbage hit me in the face.
Airlock pressure levels increasing.
Alright, there we go. There we go. Alright, now the lootening begins. Man, they left a lot of choice shit in this ship. Yoink. Yoink. Yoink.
Tex, whatever happened in the Outer Worlds play?
Alright. Oh, God. Okay, that was not depressurized. Sorry, the whole room sucked into a smaller room, and all I could hear was wind. Alright, the Outer Worlds playthrough. I got up a really good inertia with the Outer Worlds game. I was having a good time with it, too. I was having a real good time with the Outer Worlds. And the problem is I got to the end. I had the last 3 episodes shot, and I got to the end. And the end was so underwhelming. I just had I didn't know what to say. It was so bad. And it wasn't bad like, this is dumb. It was just, I could tell they ran out of money or stopped caring. And I I was very bitterly disappointed. It was just, who cares? Oh no, I nicked a room.
You do.
I did a oopsie. Oh, it's fine.
Uh-oh.
It's fine. It's fine. But no, I got really bitterly disappointed with the ending. It was just So, the episodes are recorded. They were never put up. I'm hoping to hand them over to one of the editors to try to just cut the highlights out of that and make it palatable, because it's just dead silence for the last 15 minutes of it, as I'm like banging my head against the wall trying to make sense of what they were trying to do. It's so bad. It's like, have you ever had like a really shitty week at work and you were like, oh man, on Friday when I get out of this bitch, I'm gonna go get myself some taco fucking salad. I'm gonna get a big old taco salad. And you're like, yeah, taco salad. And you convince yourself that all the suffering you go through, every bad bit you go through, that there's gonna be that taco salad. Everything's gonna be fine. And that's what I convinced myself through. I said, all the stuff I'm doing right now in this game is gonna be rewarded for my hard work and belief in this game company. And I wanted to believe it was going to end well because the rest of the game was pretty fun. And I get to that last bit, and instead of taco salad, I got myself a big old fucking plate of sad from Shoney's. It was a big old plate of Mom's Tired. It was horrible. It wasn't made with love. It was so sad.
I'm also sad that Arcanum never saw an ending.
That was in Pablo's wheelhouse. You can yell at him.
Okay, I will.
However, if he doesn't finish it, I'll start it over and I'll hand it to one of the other editors. How's that?
Sounds good to me.
I will hand it over.
Yeah, BPL over the many years has run into a lot of editors or so claimed, oh, I'll help you edit, and such people who start strong if they start at all and then just die off for X, Y, or Z reason. Not saying it's legitimate or not, but it does kind of hurt when he's like, all right, you said you do this for me, here you go. And it's like, well now you don't want it.
And I've got good editors now, so that's not a problem. It's just I'm not
talking about your personal editor. I'm saying like the many volunteers who fail.
Well, I wouldn't say fail. I would say people realize how hard it is. You know, they're like, wow, this is work. And I'm like, yeah, that's why I pay you. And that becomes hard for some people. But editing is not easy. Especially to try to do it in such a way where you add to it, you know. Editing is really an art form. And good editors are rare. That's why you cherish them. And there's a lot of power in editing. However, I mean, it's like when I, Mike's the editor for Text Talks Battletech, and Matt Asgardian was the first editor for Text Talks Battletech, and it's one of those things where it's like you realize how tedious that shit can get. But in the end, when you see what you can create through the power of editing, it's incredible. It's incredible.
Deposit not accepted.
It's out of my wheelhouse currently. I got really decent at it on Vegas, but then I swapped to Premiere, and I still haven't had the audacity to ask Crow for any help because I don't want to bother.
Crow will teach you.
I know. But
it's one of those things where he'll teach you, but you got to get good because it's like masterclass time. He's like, all right, here's what you do. He's like the Obi-Wan Kenobi of edits. He will sit there with a whole plate full of tendies on his lap and edit.
And hot dogs.
Yeah. Oh, he loves hot dogs.
He said like 12,000 times, I hate hot dogs, but you keep paying him in hot dogs.
Well, yeah. No, there was just
better than he does.
It's kind of a funny thing is when he first started working with me, he just wanted to create stuff. I fucking cried for like 2 hours. Mike, shut up. But no, when I first started working with Mike, it was funny because I said, he just wanted to work with somebody, and I said, okay, and we made a thing, and it was really funny. And I said, man, I really like working with you. And so I started giving him more stuff to do, and we started hanging out and doing stuff together. But then I was like, I gotta pay you. I have to pay you something. And Mike was like, no, let's not make it about money. And I said, okay, well, here's what I'm gonna do. I'll send you food. I'll send you some really nice, you want some steaks, you want this, you want that. And so finally I was like, what if I send you some bacon? I know a guy who makes bacon, or I know of a guy. I don't personally know the guy, but I bought bacon through this guy before. He's like a legit butcher. Like, they kill their pigs and they absolutely make bacon there. And it's amazing fucking bacon. And I was like, hey Mike, you wanna get some bacon from this like 4th generation German butcher that I'm aware of? And Mike's like, sure. So I send him like a lot of bacon. Like, he has to clear out whole drawers in his fridge for this bacon. And so he was like, oh my God, this is too much. And I was like, okay, maybe no bacon this time. So I was like, you do like bratwurst? And he's like, well, I love sausage. I love hot dogs. So I send him like a whole fridge full of bratwurst. He's like, oh my God, you gotta stop doing this. And I was like, well, will you take money? And he's like, yes. So, you know, it's how you get someone to take money. Send them other things first.
Like nerds.
Oh God. Yeah, I sent Tom nerds. I like random acts of kindness. The bacon was that you guys did eat that bacon. You guys sounded like you had a fun time with that. Because I just wanted to send, you know, something nice, and I realized stuff like candy. If you send someone a lot of candy, they can't eat it all, or before it gets gross, you know. Ooh, as a bacon enthusiast, what is my recommended method of cooking bacon? 2. 1, cast iron. 2 is oven, but you have to have a good oven. You have to have good elements. Because I know people who do the bacon weave and broil bacon thing, and I find that always fucks it up somehow, so I'm a big fan of cast iron.
We've got about 5 minutes left in this shift, Cutter. Don't bite off more than you
Cast
can
iron
chew.
is amazing.
Weaver out.
Had some really good bacon when I went and visited.
I think I get pretty okay in it, but it's the keto diet. You have to get pretty good at making bacon. Better than that goddamn disappointing barbecue. I still feel bad for that, man. That was terrible. Yeet! Alright.
Salvage secured.
The Lord
Credits
yeeteth and
deposited.
it yoteth away. Alright. But yeah, just adventures in editing and stuff. But I mean, as Mike told me, like the secret to editing is the same secret to writing. I had someone who came to me and said, Tex, I want to get good at writing stuff. Like, I want to do big documentaries like Tex Talks Battletech. And I said, well, you got to write. It's like step 1 is just start writing. Step 2 is don't stop. Writers write, editors edit. And if you don't constantly pursue it and constantly make something, you're just not going to be good at it. Because you got to be shit at it at first, you know. All right, I'm going to push this guy. There we go. God damn, this ship is made out of a lot of fucking metal. It's almost like it's in space or something, right? You've never cooked bacon in your life? My God. Okay, bacon should be, ideally, it should be crispy on the outside and chewy in the middle. It needs to have both textures, otherwise it is failed bacon. It needs to have some crisp and firmness to it, but it can't be all crunchy. If it turns to
It
powder,
cannot be dry. You're not eating like
it's
you
not
don't
jerky.
want dust or shrapnel.
Yeah,
You're not sucking on it. You want to bite into it, you want to hear that crunch, but then you want that savory, juicy bacon.
Yeah, exactly.
You don't want overly, like, it's nothing but grease bacon either. You want to cook most of that out so you can find that perfect balance.
It has to be perfectly in the middle. Bacon is an art form. So it needs to be a little crispy on the outside, but not crunchy, you know. And low and slow is the way to cook bacon, you know. It's just the way to kind of come to terms with the baconium. You must find the baconium and cook it out of the bacon. Its real essence. I mean, I just use cast iron and I use low heat. And I turn it when it's cooked. I mean, I can talk about bacon all day. I love bacon. I used to do hog hunting as well. Get your fresh bacon. Hog hunting is also known as bacon collecting.
From a helicopter.
Well, no, I never. No. I'm not that rich, nor have I ever been. It was just 45-70 and 44 mag carbines, and you know, javelinas are fucking dangerous. But I mean, in Texas, you'll find farmers that will pay you to shoot them. So it's a good way to make a little bit of scratch as long as you're prepared and know what you're doing. But it's a really challenging hunt. Those fuckers are huge. But they're delicious. They're so delicious.
Always have a plate ready if you ever visit Tex. He threw perfect bacon right onto my hand, and I was like, "Oh, this is good." And then I burnt my hand in my mouth.
Listen,
but to be fair, I did break his toe.
You broke my toe. You broke my toe when you visited. It hurt so bad.
Now it's like a thing to just break your toe when people visit.
It is. And that did hurt. That I have owies. You know how many owies I have? At least 7.
Wow, that's almost as many toes as you got.
Yeah, I know. Hard choices and hard living in the BPL. Oh man.
Pay to shoot the farmers.
I would not recommend that. Most of them are gonna shoot back. Got it. I kind of want to get up and get another beverage. But
go for it.
Yeah. Keep talking to the chat. See if they got any questions as we continue to break ships.
Hey everybody, it's me, Diggs, taking over for Tex while he goes and gets a drink. Do you have any questions about the Black Pants Legion? Yes, people get kicked out of the Black Pants Legion every month. Not maliciously, of course. We have a activity. We'd like to see active members, so when they kind of go completely gone for a certain amount of time, we like to purge so we can let more people in. Hi, everybody. What is best in life? I don't know. I think finding purpose. Purpose is a really good thing in life. It's the mods are the democracy, I guess. It's like a monarchy. When the king says something, we do it. But he doesn't like to make decisions, so we make the decisions. So usually the mods run the BPL. Anyone can join the BPL. We stand at around 250 active members. I mean, yeah, chat and voice activity is a huge thing that we pride ourselves on. Anyone can join. You just have to find your way. Diggs, if you watch the podcast, you know where my name came from. So I'm going to leave it to watch the podcast. I'll post it right now.
Yep, I am here.
I don't know why I'm saying watch the podcast. I mean,
you can watch it. I mean, you can watch that little bar move from left to right.
But I was getting shotgun questions help.
Oh my god.
There's about 250 strong in the BPL at any given time. All of them are active.
Yep. We purge people for being inactive, but they're welcome back if they want to be active. It's it's one of those things where if you have other shit to do in your life, go do that, man, please.
Yeah, like we always know that things happen, and interests change, which is a majority of it, but when people have real life issues, they just need to talk to a mod and they can always come back. But if it's a repeating issue, like you go inactive for 2 or 3 months, then you get kicked, and then you come back and it happens again. After a few times, we decide that your membership isn't really something we're enjoying, per se.
Well, it's just one of those things. We try to have an active community, so it's not just 800 lurkers, you know? Because I've been in Discords like that, where it's just 800 lurkers reposting shit memes, and we've built a hell of a community. And I think that you have to be active part adds to it. It adds so much to it. I mean, people do a lot of their shit there, and it's amazing. It's the best community I've ever been part of. And I don't really run it. I mean, that's the thing, is I gave that up early on. I turned the keys over.
Medif, I'd love to believe you, but you told me that you can't work and you're always home, so I don't know why you would have activity now.
What?
Medif is in chat saying he should rejoin.
Well, that's up to him.
Well, yeah, obviously I'll talk to him about it. Just message me, bud.
You have to find the way in, though. That's the thing, is if people want to know how to get in, you gotta find that way in.
Medif's been in a few times. He ran the Final Fantasy 14 guild for a little bit.
Cool.
Bart, Goat, you're not allowed in.
Let me in. Let me in. All right. I'm moving stuff. You know, I could kill the music in this. We could get Goat in this chat and have him play music.
Yeah, Goat, if you join a channel, we'll actually let you you can...
Yeah, we can get the Legionary Bard. Yeah, get the Legionary Bard to come in and play music on demand. There's Maddie going like, oh, I just gotta learn the way in.
Yeah, Maddie's the youngest person ever joined the Legion. Technically, we have some doubts about some members, but yeah, it's if she can get in, most people can.
Maddie's like the Legion's kid sister, except she's now learning to swear, which is pretty amazing.
She's non-stop. She doesn't stop swearing. I mean, Psyduck has been trying to cull it for like weeks, but yeah, it's
All right, he's in mostly MMO. Get him up here.
Get him.
All right, hold on. Let me turn the game music down so we can get live music. How's that? Huh?
Everybody, it's Go to the Black Pants Legion, the Legion Bard, and Intruder on all streams, apparently. You there, buddy?
I had the wrong mic on. Hello.
Hey.
Hello, Mr. Goat.
Turn.
Okay, first of all, I needed someone to back me up on this, Goat.
What?
Stagger's speech.
Oh, jeez. Yeah, we've talked about it several times. It was
a mythical undertaking. It was a majestic moment in RPGs.
Did you provide the context? Because I think I must have like a minute or so of lag.
Yeah, a little bit. I provided the context in so much as that we couldn't remember it because we were all laughing so hard. And it's basically the speech of Helbrecht at Hell's Reach. And
yes, I gave him this because, okay, so Dark Heresy, they're in the pleasure world. They've got into an arena fight where it's a reenactment of the Battle of Hell's Reach. Now, they're doing this so they can sneak out some of the combatants who were former agents of theirs that got enslaved. So somebody has to be fucking Helbrecht, and Stagger's character volunteers. Now, Stagger's character is this. It's kind of like Stagger playing a psyker.
Yeah, it's Stagger is a psyker, which
really,
is so
yeah,
good.
Like Stagger overacting his like really sleazy personality as a psyker. Like this dude carried a fanny pack full of loose cigarettes of either like rolled up cigarette butts to really expensive premium rare as shit cigars, like the Pappy Van Winkles of cigars. Anyway, Stagger decides that he's gonna portray Helbrecht, so they dress him up in like this fake power armor. And I PM him the speech, and I say, "Okay, go read it. You're trying to distract these camera drones, camera servo skulls, so the party can, do some stuff to sneak out their agents in the meantime." So he starts reading it, and at this point, Stagger has had like
at least a 6-pack. I don't know. He's pretty buzzed to say the least. And he starts and he starts and he says like the first line of the speech, and then he goes, "Tonight we dine in concrete." And he just starts giving out this rambling, meandering speech that doesn't make any sense, but he still has like the same
There's conviction.
tone of-
There's conviction
there's
in what he's
conviction.
saying.
Not like a space marine giving a speech to beleaguered Imperial guardsmen before a massive battle. No, it's like the conviction of like a working man at the end of his shift. He's on his third 6-pack, and he's talking about how it's bullshit that like they're cutting their bennies and making them work extra hours without overtime because they fucked something up, and this is all bullshit, but we got to deal with it.
It was an amazing speech, and it was madness because there was some sense to it. If you were crazy.
Like he was talking, but he was saying shit like, because he was still ultimately talking about how there was a crisis going on and they had to deal with it. But he was saying shit, yeah, and it's like how elephants know when a tsunami's gonna hit, because and then they leave early. But people just think they're being dumb animals, but that's not the case. And none of us can really do it justice.
No,
so,
we've all tried, and all we can remember is that first line because we almost blacked out from laughing.
I remember the elephant line that I just referenced.
Yeah, that was, oh my God, stagger. So music. Could you start us off with some Tristram?
No, but I can, because my guitar is not tuned for it, because my guitar is tuned differently. It's tuned the way, an approximation at least, of how ancient lyres were. So here's the oldest known recorded melody, Korean hymn number 6. It's also just a really fun tuning to just fuck around on. How's it coming on? Is it too distorted?
No, it's pretty cool.
Other supplies running low.
Raw material processed. Credits deposited. Material deposited.
Thank you, Goat.
The 6,500-year-old Sumer.
Thank you for your purchase. Have a nice day.
Give me the yeet, boys.
Wow. Let that eat. This is a little flat.
Tucker, you got got 5 minutes left in this shift.
I just imagine some guy in a spacesuit with a guitar. Oh man! All right, we're gonna throw this bitch over there. Yeet! Oh, I need that. There we go.
What's this game called?
Herd Space Shipbreakers, which originally,
Salvage secured.
in a very strange roundabout way, I need that oxygen tank. Oh, never mind. Oops.
Oh, by the way, I'm gonna send an endorsement here. Michael Levy, he's this dude that writes and performs a lot of music using really ancient instruments. I posted a link in chat. He's really cool. Anyway, Tristan.
Tristram, please.
Maybe the microphone over here.
Deposit accepted. Salvage secured. Account credit applied. Salvage deposit accepted. Credits transferred.
Hey, I have a request for a song.
Okay.
Well, I'm floating in space, as you know, doing space things.
Oh. Fuck. Ground control to Major Tom.
No, not that one.
No? Oh.
I would say we're probably at a Lagrange point.
Oh. Oh, give me a locus where the graviton's focus, where the three-body problem is solved, where the microwaves play down at 2 degrees K, and the cold virus never evolved.
Home on Lagrange, where the space debris always collects. We have, so it seems, two of man's greatest dreams: solar power and zero-G sex.
We call G pi, a vacuum is high. Our ball bearings are perfectly round. Our horizon is curved, our warheads are merged, and the kilogram weighs half a pound. Oh, on a grain,
Where the space debris
always
always
collects. Possess, so it seems, two of man's ancient dreams. Solar power, zero-G sex. Run out of space for a burgeoning race. No more Levins found, left for their mate. We're ready to start, we'll take Mars apart. If we just find a big enough wrench. Home on the Lagrange, where the space debris always collects. man's ancient dreams. Solar power and zero G sats. I'm sick of this place. It's
McDonald's in space.
Yeah, living up here is a bore. No, the shiggies don't cry. They can kiss me goodbye.
Cause I'm moving next week to L4. Home on the Grange, where the space debris always collects. We have, so it seems, two of man's greatest dreams: solar power and zero G. Thank you, Goat.
Yeah. There's a goat singing band from Cargo. I think I'm the only one who's sung band from Cargo. Argo's another thing. And
Yeah,
yes, I
that's-
have a SoundCloud. Check my SoundCloud fan.
Yeah, go ahead and let's link Goat's SoundCloud so we
Okay,
can.
I got some other
You got it?
requests not in chat because I wasn't looking at that. Somebody PM'd me. Let me see. And it's a little bit late for me to be playing, but my neighbors are shooting fireworks, possibly guns. So
Yeah. Let's drop. Oh shit! Goat's SoundCloud got a yeah. Let's make sure that gets out there. Yeah.
okay.
Yeah.
And I also do commissions, so private message me about that. All right. Right. Yeah, no, that's a really shitty way to tab that, but okay. No. Oh well.
Object accepted for processing. Credits deposited.
Okay, that makes sense. Some people say man is made out of mud. Poor man's made out of muscle and blood. Muscle and blood, and skin and bone. A mind that's weak and a back that's strong. You load 16 tons, and what do you get? Another day older and deeper in debt. St. Peter, don't you call me, 'cause I can't go. I hold my soul to the company store. This one morning when the sun didn't shine, picked up my shovel, walked in the mine, loaded 16 tons of the number 9 coal, and this job I said, well, bless my soul, I was born one morning, it's drizzling rain, fighting troubles, thinking my middle name, so raising the cane brick by an old mama hound, ain't no high carrying on and walk the line, to hear me come and step aside, a lot of fuckers didn't and a lot of fuckers died, one fist of iron, the other is steel, if the right one don't get you, the left one will, 16 tons, but what do you get? Another day older and deeper in debt. St. Peter, don't you call me, 'cause I can't go. I owe my soul to the company store.
Nice.
And another one Sidecar asked, and I'll move on to chat or Diggs if you have requests. Let's see.
Napalm Stick to Kids is my favorite, but I don't think it's okay on stream.
I can just change one of the words to boomer.
Okay.
Yeah, that is the one issue. Is the correct Vietnam version is certainly not YouTube
Historically
friendly.
accurate.
Yeah.
The historically accurate version.
Yeah, I know. But we live in a society.
We live in a... Okay, I can't find Big John tabs easily, so...
I just love that I can make holes and go in places. I'm like, no, I'm going here now.
Alright.
Raw material processed.
Alright, this goes there.
Napalm saves the kids. Shoot the sick, the young, the lame. We do our best to kill and maim, because the kills all count the same. Napalm saves the kids. Flying low, crossing trees, pilots doing what they please, dropping frags on refugees. Napalm saves the kids. Makes us feel so good inside when the strong men wept and the women cried. What we really like is the children cried. Napalm sticks to kids. See that family over there? Watch me get them with a pair. Blood and guts are everywhere. Napalm sticks to kids. CIA with guns for hire, Mountain yards around a fire. Napalm makes that fire higher. Napalm sticks to kids.
Salvage secured.
Children sucking on a mother's tits. Boomers down in a 50 pit. Without chemical, just don't give a shit. Napalm sticks to kids. Tax the kids when you go downtown. Buy throwing some candy on the ground. Then grease them when they gather round. Napalm sticks to kids. Squad of Kong in the grass, but all the fighting's long since past. Crispy critters in a mass. Napalm sticks to kids. Ella waits out to have a blast. Just drop some pee on kids en masse. Send the remains to the chief of staff. Napalm sticks to kids. Ox carts rolling down the road. Peasants with a heavy load. They're all we see when the bombs explode. Napalm sticks to kids. Shooting women's light of fun. Try killing one that's pregnant, son. Who gets a two for the price of one? Napalm sticks to kids. Flying low, feeling need. See that family by the stream. Drop some napalm, hear him scream. Napalm sticks to kids. See that boomer on his knees. Lots of flesh hits in the breeze. Find his irons nailed to the trees. Napalm sticks to kids. NVAers all hardcore, flechettes nailed to the jungle floor. Throw them psyops out the door, cause napalm sticks to kids.
Thanks, Goat.
Alright, now that we've been featured on
Somebody
YouTube's bad boy list again, give me the Yeet Boys. Oh man, I'm doing some pretty sick bank shots. Give me the Yeet Boys. I'm not even sure if that's a full song. I thought that was like
I just think it's great.
I think it's hilarious.
Salvage secured. Credits deposited.
Skeleton King.
Skeleton King.
Carmen Miranda's Ghost. Fuck, how does that one go? It's
Carmen Miranda's ghost is haunting Space Station.
Space Station 3. Half the ship has seen her, plus the poor master and me. And if you think we've had too much of cookies, homemade rum, just tell me where that basket hat of food keeps coming from. Yeah, not bad for going to bear. Don't go by the cargo bay when there's no ship to dock. Just might hear Morocco's clad head get a nasty shock. And if you hear the rumor, don't pass the restroom door. You just might see a tangerine come rolling down the floor.
What the fuck is this?
I don't know why. Wait, no, that's... Yeah, I gotta actually look at the lyrics because I'm gonna get them all in wrong order.
Uh-oh. That's... Okay. I am not too worried. That might explode. Let's take you to the go-away area. Come on.
Alright, so... Do it from top. Coming it on those ghosts haunting Space Station 3. Haven't sat and seen her plus the portmaster and me. And if you think we've had too much of cookies or made rum, just tell me where those basket hats fruit are coming from. Don't go down to Carver Bay when there's no shipping done. You just might hear maracas clack and get a nasty shot. And if you hear a rumba beat, don't pass the mess room door. You just might see a tangerine come rolling down the floor. Sometimes catch a glimpse of her by station night or day. But when we try to catch her, she just laughs and fades away. The station's head chief freaker takes his notes and drains his cup. We get rotated often, but she still keeps showing up. Don't know why we're haunted here or why it's her that haunts. We've got a betting pool for all who wonder what she wants. Best odds say she likes the rhythm of the station's drive. They didn't have face generators while she was alive. Coming Miranda's ghost is haunting Space Station 3. Not that we're complaining, since the fresh fruit all comes free. But now and then we gotta wonder what this means for the human race. When the ghosts of generations past are taking off for space.
Hell yeah. We almost have as many thumbs up as we do watchers.
That's amazing, and I'm pretty sure YouTube's freaking out about that. They're like, who gave this nobody views?
They found even more ways to hide viewers.
Yes, they have.
Just do my TV.
They call me Cuban Pete. I'm the king of that rumba beat. When I play my maracas, I go chick 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 chick.
Salvage deposit accepted.
If you kept playing that, I was going to go shoot the reactor. Even
If
though
we
I
get
just-
more upvotes and viewers, I'm gonna flip. We're close.
We get 1,000.
We get 1,000 upvotes equals 1 toaster strudel.
If you give it 1,000 upvotes, I'll do a giveaway about a toaster strudel to be eaten.
Up a goat. Fuck you, David. Up goats.
We did.
Up goats, yeah.
More upvotes and viewers now.
Alright, banned from Argo. See if my wrists don't give out.
Why?
Hell yeah.
Because I've been able to lift weights for the first time in like 6 months almost.
6 month. Lift weight.
Yeah, 6 months. Alright, yeah. We need Stagger for banned from Argo.
Is he awake?
I'm about to say I'm looking.
We're not going to be able to get him on sync to sync it competently.
If you got him on this stream would be banned in about 8 seconds. You cannot control the stagger.
Like half the reason I want to go to meetup is because I want to jam with Stagger like live.
Yeah.
Oh my god, please. I will be so for that.
When we pulled into Algaport and meet a R&R, crew set out investigating every joint and bar. We had high expectations of their hospitality, but found too late it wasn't geared for spaces such as we and where.
Banned from Argo, everyone. Banned from Argo just for having a little fun.
Then it's only shortly there for just 2 days or 4. And Argo
Doesn't want us anymore.
Our captain's tastes were simple, but his methods were complex. We found him with 5 partners, each of a different world and sense. Short police were on the way, we had no second chance. We beat him up the nick of time, the remnants of his past.
And we're banned from Argo, everyone. Banned from Argo just for having a little fun.
Spend a jolly shortly there for just 2 days or 4, but Argo doesn't want us anymore. Our engineer what deal to none and putting down the brew. You drank 7 space marines and a demolition crew. Navigator different way, but he all drank almost all. And now they've got a shuttlecraft on the roof of City Hall. And we're banned from Congo, everyone. Banned from Congo just for having a little fun. We spent a jolly shortly there for just the days before. And Congo doesn't want us anymore. So down. Our proper cool first officer was drugged with something green and hauled up into an alley where he suffered things obscene. He sobered up in sick bay and he's none the worse for wear, except he somehow taught the bridge computer how to swear. And we're banned from Congo, everyone. Banned from Congo just for having a little fun. We spent a jolly shortly there for just the days before, and Congo doesn't want us anymore. The headness disappeared a while, the major deltas are buying an odd green potion guaranteed to cause bonfire. She came home with no uniform and an oddly cheerful heart, and a painful way of walking with her feet beyond apart. And we're banned from Congo, everyone. Banned from Congo just for having a little fun. We spent a jolly shortly there for just the days before. Now Congo doesn't want us anymore. Doesn't this mean she we raped someone? Whatever.
What?
It's gone far, and then
Oh yeah.
whatever.
Mate.
Star
Yeah, she
Trek.
triggered Fox meeting estrus, whatever. Lady of communication, just run a ship wide bad. It's terrible. By getting into the planets, make communications bad. Now every time someone calls on an Argo screen, the flash is there, but the codes, they were nowhere to be seen. And we're banned from Argo, everyone. Banned from Argo just for having a little fun. We spent a jolly short there for just the days before, but Argo doesn't want us anymore. No wonder Leslie Fish thinks this is overrated as hell.
What about Periphery Dixie?
Overrated. Also overrated. All right.
Most underrated, overrated. Go.
I'd say something about never being remembered for my best work, but that'd be a joke of being remembered for my work at all.
I'll remember.
It's not for you to say. That's the thing.
No.
There's videos that people watch of mine, and they're like, "This is the greatest video," and I don't know.
It's like, let me find Periphery Dixie. Let's see if I can even remember how Dixie goes. All right. Not bad for doing it by memory. So, far away from the light of terror, remnants of another era. Crimes go home, just fuck off, stay out of. We're full of pirates, cultists, rednecks, Canopus girls, with great and language for the crew. Grab a brew, it's down periphery. I'm stuck in the periphery. Oh no, ain't too much time to be found here. At least it's not the inner suite. Far away, out in the deep periphery. Far away, out in the deep periphery. There's picks drops.
There's Randus Knights and
abandoned countries, Viking duelists, murder junkies, houses out, noble suck, get out of periphery. So bring your arms, bring your treasure, drain it all at our pleasure. Right away, far away, in the deep periphery. Stuck in the periphery, oh no, lost everything you held dear, at least you're out the inner sphere. Far away, out in the deep periphery. Far away, out in the deep periphery. Wait, yeah, let me try that again.
telling you, this game is fucking great. I'm doing this in a way you're not supposed to, but it's fun.
No.
Fun is the right way.
Jeez. As Virginia, don't know how to feel about this beat anymore. How about I play the proper version of Dixie? Play the proper version of Dixie. Oh, way down south in the land of traitors, rattlesnakes and alligators, right away, come away, right away. That's not the right chords.
No, it is not.
Down south in the land of traitors, rattlesnakes and alligators, right away, come away, right away, come away. Where cotton whiskey and men are chatting, Union boys will win the battles, right away, come away, right away, come away. Then we'll all go down to Dixie, away, away. Each Dixie boy must understand that he was mine, his Uncle Sam, right away, come away. Then we'll all go down to Dixie, right away, right away. We'll all go down to Dixie.
You just sang the Union version.
Yeah, the correct version.
Oof.
Traitors.
Uh-oh.
Oh, man. I can't believe that you can tear this ship apart as many ways as I did. As a man from Texas, I have to say, first of all hail the Republic of Texas and long live the free state of Van Zandt. But secondly...
Random thought, like, what if more games, when having to do exposition, did so with an NPC singing it in a campfire after exposition? That's one of the reasons why Stalker is one of my favorite games.
Well, yeah, it's exploring a game through the minutia of believable characters living in the moment.
Yeah, well, it also nails the feeling of just being this outcast survivalist really well. It's like one of the top humor games. Remove kebab. Let's see if I can fucking figure that out later.
Valuable object finder. Status deposited.
I don't have that kind of war criminal accordion skills.
It's the best way to
That guy was a no. That guy is a the guy like the dude with the accordion is a war criminal. He got tried for it and convicted.
You know, here's the thing.
Somebody dug up like some records of the trials, and the dude looks just like him.
Yeah, but people can look like anybody.
Caution. Tether supplies are low.
Uh-oh.
Looking through this. Yeah.
Hey, here it goes. Here it goes.
This boy, yeah.
I got this.
Oh, of course you can request he was a good stalker. Let's see if I don't fuck up the rest.
Your oxygen reserves are low. Note that excess carbon dioxide can cause damage to Link's equipment.
Welcome to Venditron 9000.
Oxygen levels stabilizing.
Wow, the getting's good. We wrap.
Valuable component incinerated. Penalty has been applied. Deposit accepted.
Miraculous crystal given by the stars. I can't foresee the future in fabulous glass. The seas are enough, the rivers are all dead. Earth's doomsday is close. Dancing on the ashes of the world, I recall the stars. Heavy gale is blowing to my face, rising up the dust. But barren lands are desperate to blossom. Dark stars try to shine, still remember the blue ocean in this dying world.
Salvage secured. Credits deposited.
Dancing on the ashes of the world, I recall the stars. Heavy gale is blowing to my face, rising up the dust. Barren lands are desperate to blossom. Dark stars try to shine, still remember the blue ocean in this dying world.
Birch for the planet.
Yeah, good shit. I've just been cutting. Oh man, I did all right. Relaxing stream, but however, it's been a pretty good stream so far. But I think I want to kind of
3 hour, yeah.
Yeah, I think that's. I've only done like 5 or more when I'm really into an RTS thing, so it's getting very comfy.
Everyone.
Yeah, it's been very comfy. So thank you guys for checking this out. The BPL podcast is out there if you want to listen to it. Diggs, drop that link one last time. And please drop Goat's SoundCloud, because I think people are probably going to want to check out these songs. You can check out Goat, and you can hire Goat without my added voice in it. So
Yeah.
go to record anything you like.
Yep. And I'll write shit for you too, either parodies or completely originals.
Indeed.
Just PM me on SoundCloud for details. Somebody already did.
All right, well done. And I'll see you fuckers later. So, good night. God bless and stay safe. The world's fucky out there, but just remember.
When is it not?
Exactly. And it's one of those things of
Oh, we got no downvotes.
hey.
Don't bring that up. That's
Let me
going to make
change that.
one
There we go. I
Wait
fixed
till
it.
YouTube reviews this in the morning. You used a lot of gamer words, Tex. You used a lot of gamer words. All right.
Do I do flamenco?
Yeah, end us with some of that.
Using the wrong guitar for flamenco, so that's why I'm fucking up.
Have a good one.
Also because I'm out of practice.